Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday night. Well, actually, it's Sunday now. It's past midnight. um, uh, Cha Cha, what's going on? How you doing? I thought I'd do a pop up live because it's Saturday night. Well, actually, it's Sunday now, but anyway, it's open panel. I forgot to put that on there. Let me see if I can fix this. Oh, here we go. That's it right there. I forgot to put that up. There's Ghost. What's up, brother? Yeah, Cha Cha. You know what my thing is with being live in the chat and everything. Um, the response time is like really slow, but that's okay. It is what it is. I just need to learn patience. Yep, just doing the things. Roaming Prepper, what's up? How you doing? Doing the things. That's it. Here's my and it's I don't know. It may be everybody else's thing going on there in their head, but all this bullshit that's going on from this storm that hit and just everything that's going on with this right now. It's it really is. It's driving me nuts. And if I was in charge of this shit right now, National Guard, the Seabees, and quite a few other um, groups would be involved. This is straight up a bullshit. What's going on? Straight up, straight up. I was in the Seabees. This is the shit that we do. We go in, clean up, or get rid of stuff. But no, the the way this whole thing, it's this administration is proof they're a disgrace. Right, KY survival, and that's what they do. But it's no, 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 no. I I spent 4 years in the Navy Seabees. If you guys don't know what the Seabees are, they're we're the Naval Construction Battalion. We go in, we build, we fight, or we destroy. But basically, we go in and build. Um, like if okay, instance, an air air for one airplane's run, a landing strip. There it is. Landing strip gets blown up. Whatever. We go in and we can fix that. Um, Places get blown up. We fix that. Mudslides happen. We can fix that. It's all it's this whole thing makes no sense to me. Our administration has this totally wrong. Especially National Guard. National Guard could be in there. um, you have National Guard in every state. I really am flustered talking about this. I've been flustered since a couple days ago, a few days ago. And then, just even seeing the videos on YouTube, okay, uh, with the quartz and the other minerals up there. And I have to ask, do you think this is going to turn into a land grab? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to share my link. I'm sorry. Oh Lordy, my bad, people. I'm babbling. Give me a break. Oh shoot, I really am. I'm aggravated with the way our government is handling the whole thing. And Pete, if you're still here, when I said I was pissed off at FEMA, I didn't mean at the people. I know the people that are down there on the ground trying to do their thing. It's the administration. Chuck, what's up? No, you're not invisible. Did I share my link right? I don't know. Help me out, people. All right, Pete. You have a good night, man. Thanks. But no, it's the way the administration's doing this whole fucking thing. Okay,
Let's go.
there he is. Now he's ready.
Hell yeah. I said I was going to play. It wasn't a joke.
That's good. Oh Lordy. All right, so you are Jeepers Creepers tonight.
I am something around the range, yes. Let's see.
Good. Oh, cha cha. No, it is Halloween, cha cha. It is October. Time for all the ghouls and ghoulies to come out. It's all good though. It's all good. You hate. Wait a minute, cha cha. Really, cha cha? Are you serious? And that's funny that you say you hate Halloween. My wife and I were just talking about that. She had a couple of friends that she hung with, and my wife, we're both into Halloween big time. But my wife was telling me some of her friends were totally against Halloween. They didn't like it at all. I was like, really? Halloween's fun.
Can't read chat. Yeah, I got screwed.
Yeah, you screwed yourself, masked man.
Yeah, well, YT can properly relocate their head.
All right.
We'll say it that way.
All right. So you can hear me okay then?
Yeah, it's 5x5. I just can't see everybody chatting and having a good old time.
Damn. I like what you did with your face. That's pretty cool.
can see some of it.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, it's. Let's see, we got Cha Cha, Tuck, KP Heathen, Oops. Who else is in here being a heathen? Hey, there's the roaming prepper.
Hey, I don't even see Lone. What the hell? I don't even
KY
see Lonely
Survival.
Hey, Lonely
Yeah.
Prepper, what's going on? What the fuck?
StreamYard on a phone is a different creature, but it does heat the phone up, and yeah,
Well,
it makes for a nightmare.
Right now in my chat, all I see Cha Cha, I see
Mhm.
Tuck.
Yep.
And actually, that's it right now. I don't see anybody else.
Oops was in there. There's KY Survival. The Roaming Pepper. Oh, he's getting ready to go. He's going to bed. That bro's tired as hell, so he's done.
All right. Yeah, Cha Cha, I get you on that part.
Cha Cha, I don't like the blood and gore. Well, if you were a woman that lived alone,
I can't. Yeah. There's no way for me to do a top chat or anything like that when I'm doing live.
No, not on StreamYard.
Not that I'm doing the live with StreamYard. I don't have a choice. All I have is my comment thing.
Yeah, and that's lagged.
Oh, KP, Satan just joined a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, he called me up from the bowels of hell and said, "Hey, Wolfang, why don't you go live? Let people know I'm a real thing."
I like tacos, bacon, and long walks on the beach at midnight.
See?
It's natural.
Now, if there's any hot females out there looking for a hot date, this is the guy you need to pick up right here.
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
hell. Satan 2024. Hey, I should run for president.
Yeah, 2.0 Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this whole thing that's going on right now with this storm, I mean, and I've been watching the videos, not just of people's comments or their opinion, but actual videos of people that live there and the shit they're going through.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I mean, they're treated like shit. While we send billions of dollars fucking everywhere else, and then you got the people that lead us that go, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna send you $750. Enjoy." You know what? No, fuck you. That's wrong. That's completely
that
wrong.
pissed me off.
Yeah,
When I started hearing all this bullshit, and it's like, you know what? Okay, we're going to send you this, and then we're going to turn around and tell you to go online and fill out the application to get the $750, and then you get denied.
Yeah, and see, that's the best fuck around, is they have to go online, which they can't, to submit their application for this, whatever you want to call it.
Right. Well, bullshit. I mean, and it's already out there. Have you guys actually went to the FEMA.org? That list is real.
Yeah.
Of their priorities. Number 1, number 2. No, this it's unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
It's it's not even unbelievable. It's trash. And that's kind of the point is it's trash. They don't want people to be self-sustaining. They don't want people to follow their religion, their beliefs, their ingrained genetic thoughts. They want everyone to chew off their goober nips and be happy. And the American people are sitting back and going, you know what? You can shove that up your tainted brown eye because we ain't dealing with that shit no more.
Right.
Yeah, that's better. Now I gotta work on. But yeah.
So are you gonna pass out candy dressed like that?
There's a trunk or treat. Ah, shit, there it goes. In my area. Yeah, I did. I knocked it. It's because the earpieces are under my hoodie, so it rips the damn thing off the desk. But there's a trunk or treat in my area, and I've kind of been thinking about doing it, but I don't know if I want to send children and parents to the hospital because their brain melts. Or do I?
I don't know. Some kids are brats. Nah, I'm gonna behave.
No, they are. They're little dickheads. I don't care, boy, girl, or whatever they designate themselves as. They're little fuckheads. They are. You're right. There is nothing. When we grew up, you were a good kid. If not, well, right, mom and dad either, grab that belt or grab that spatula.
If my neighbors saw me doing something stupid, they were on the phone calling my mom right away.
Oh, yeah. Or they would literally...
They would say something.
They'd walk over. They'd walk across the yard and be like, hey, your little boy, he's being an asshole. You either beat his ass or I'm going to do it.
Right.
And your parents were like, nah, I'll handle it because I can do a better job.
Yep. And that was back in the day. You don't see that shit today.
No, because all the parents want to be friends, which, no, you're a parent.
No, you can't. Okay.
No, you are.
Here's one for you.
Okay, we're going to get rid of this because I need a cigarette.
Right. But here's one for you. And
what you got?
This is with my wife now. When I met her,
there we go.
She was going through a divorce, but my wife and I don't we have no secrets.
You can't.
She told me with her and her ex-husband when she got pregnant with her son, she's like, well, we raise our son, how are we going to do this? And they literally talked about, and this is years ago, the good parent, bad parent kind of thing,
No, there's no such thing.
Right. And I told her,
I'm sorry. And I know
that's why I'm saying this. That's why I'm sharing this.
No, you're right. I agree. There is no such thing as good parent, bad parent.
Right.
It's
you can't play the good cop bad cop.
Shit.
When you're when you're a parent raising kids, you both have to be on the same page.
It's responsibility.
Well, and the kids play. I've got kids. They play you.
Oh yeah. Dude, a fresh young mind.
I'm going to go ask Dad if I can do this. Dad tells me no. Well, I'm going to go ask Mom because Mom's a little nicer or softer or whatever.
Nope. Well, that's the thing is that's an environmental learning thing because they think that, oh, okay, well, Dad's going to be an asshole. So I'm going to go to Mom because Mom loves me more than Dad. It's designed to pin the children against the parents. Because when I grew up, you walk up to Mom, hey, can I go out, ride the bike, do the stuff? She'd be like, no. There was no go ask your father or go ask your mother. I'd walk up to my dad, hey, We got nothing going on. Chores are done. Homework's done. Can I go do this? No, I need you here. There was no, no, I can't say that 100%. There was a few times growing up that my dad or my mother would be like, you know what, I'm not in the mood for your shit. Go ask your father or your mother.
Right.
You know, and I go look at my
It
mom.
does come down to that. It really does.
And
But
I go ask my mom, and she's like, what'd your dad say? He told me to ask you. And she'd be like, well, that was a fucking no. You should have noticed.
right. But see, and that's the other
These
thing
two.
that I like to bring up. You know, you hear some of the, well, that kid turned out bad because he wasn't raised, you know, with a male figure in the house, that kind of bullshit. I was raised up by two females. I didn't turn out bad. I didn't turn out a killer, a rapist, or whatever, you know.
No, it's.
Don't use that excuse. Oh, I didn't have a male figure in my life when I was growing up. That's bullshit. Don't use that excuse.
It is bullshit because it doesn't matter if you have a female figure, a male figure, or you're missing one, or you're missing both. I mean, if you're missing both, yeah, it probably does matter. But you still have that learning, that you're missing a little bit of the love, obviously. You know, if you don't have a father, you don't have a mother.
You know what I missed out on?
You do miss that.
Ghost, you know what I missed out on growing up not having a male figure around? Is maybe learning how to build an engine, being a jock. I don't know. But
you miss
what? You know, I learned how to do stuff on my own.
Well, see, here's the weird thing. Like, I grew up, thankfully, literally thankfully. I buried my mother. I buried my father. But I grew up with both. And the things you get in you can't say balanced, because it's not a balanced system. It's definitely not.
No.
But the things you get is on the mother's side. You get intellect. You get respect. You get honor. And you learn love. And for a man, that is something that he can only learn from his mother. Or mothers, depending on whatever.
Right.
Now, when it comes to the father's side,
and as they say, the female is the nurturer.
You're right. But on the male side, the father's side, that is where you learn athleticness, power, strength, and intellect in a different side of the world. That's, well, I mean, depending on the father, you got some fathers who just do this shit all day. But like my father,
back when I was growing up, dads weren't like that.
Dude, my father,
you didn't have the internet back then.
My father made parts for the ship you were on.
There you go.
Yeah. He was a Boilermaker, Union Boilermaker.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
So he made the stuff for the military. Well, allegedly, obviously. And I went to work with him many a times, and I'm watching this man pick a 500-pound casting up and set it on a 4-foot tall table like it was nothing. You're not going to find people that can do that. I mean, shit, I can't do that. But the father figure of a relationship, of a family, teaches you those things in conjunction with the mom side. But here's the thing. If you don't have both sides, you only got this side, or you only got this side, that falls upon the person to learn the other and become the person they should be, not the person that this world wants them to be.
Right. You said it right there, though.
Yeah. And I can't go on the female side of it, obviously, but I can talk to my sister. And my sister and I are in the same mindset. We are in the same theory, process, and thoughts of everything in life. And we're not twins. We're about 4.5 years apart. But we still share that same mindset. You do have to have both. But if you don't, that requires you to be a stronger person, adapt, grow, and learn what you didn't get growing up. And if you don't strive to adapt and learn and to become a better person, well, then you're a Democrat. Oh shit, did I say that?
No,
I didn't say anything. I don't know.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't say shit.
You know, what burns my butt is hearing these excuses from people, guys, mostly.
Yeah, soy boys.
Say, well, they didn't, their family, structure when they were a kid, what, it wasn't stable, this, that, the other.
See,
I am myself and quite a few other people, maybe even you, but no, I do not accept that at all.
No.
It's, I kind of grew up on the street. I grew up in the woods, actually. I mean,
my bad.
I had my mom raising me. She was actually my great aunt. I was adopted. But when I got to be like 10 years old, 11, we had a wooded area. I went out. I was in the woods all fucking day long just to get away from shit. We built tree houses, and we really didn't cause any trouble. I mean, as I got older, we partied. Hell, I ran away from home and spent the one summer in the woods because I couldn't stand living at home. I lived in a fucking treehouse just to get away.
Yeah, see, that's all right. Let's do this.
See, that's the thing with that is like growing up, and some of the probably many people in the chat will kind of agree to some manner or not, is you grew up with a simple premise. You got up, you ate your breakfast, you went to school, you did your homework, you hang out with your friends. And then on the weekend, it was fair game.
Right.
But see, now, the parents that we grew up with, and I don't say this like physically, I mean this, worldly, mentally, whatever, they're gone. They're gone. Because that's not the parents that are now raising the next generations. These parents, and I see them all day where I work, where I live, I see them all day long. These parents just want to be their kids' friends. No.
Right.
You're not your kids' friends.
That.
No,
right.
You are their parent. You are their genetic creator. You are the one that raised them from things to be what they are. You can't just sit back and be like, oh my, he's doing so. Yeah, no. When he fucks up or she fucks up, you have to tell them, you fucked up. There's consequences. But they don't do that. Right. They just want to sit back and be like, oh, do you want little, let me see. Oh, here you go. I got you this participation medal because you was a good boy or a good girl. You know what? No.
No, but you're right.
You're training these people, these children's minds to be weak, to be subservient. Oh shit, there it is. That's what they want. What am I thinking? That's what they want. They want weak minds, subservient individuals to follow their horse shit.
Yep.
Well, fuck. There it is. That's what they want.
It's messed up. And like you said, and I know what you do. I know that you have a lot of people around you, and I know that you see a lot of stupid shit. Okay.
All day, every day.
Let me throw one at you. Where I live today, I went outside, took my grill out into the back, fired that up, and I smoked up some potatoes and a slab of ribs.
Yeah, I
So,
caught that video.
so as I'm doing this, there's a guy that pulls into our driveway, right into the middle, and he sits there, and I'm like, okay, I've seen this person before because I have cameras set up. I'm like, all right, I saw this guy before, so and I'm looking right at him. He's got tinted windows on his work van. He's got the ladders on top, but he just sits there.
Mm.
He backs out of our driveway and proceeds to park across the street. But the way he parked across the street, he literally blocked another apartment complex's driveway where people couldn't get in or out. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
telling my wife, I'm like, what the hell is this idiot doing? And I shit you not, he sat there in his minivan for, I want to say, half an hour before he got out. Now, this was all this afternoon, like around 2 o'clock. And
on a
I'm like,
Saturday.
okay,
Yeah, I'm calling
yeah,
bullshit.
this all went down today.
Yeah, that's a red flag right there. It's like,
I was like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, that's.
We have, that's the other thing that just people being rude. We have people that pull into our driveway. I don't know why, but I've got floodlights out there now. I mean, I can see my back driveway. But it's unbelievable. They just pull up right in. They don't pull in to where somebody else can. They just pull into the driveway and they sit there.
Yeah, they don't have the respect anymore.
Right.
It's like back in the day, you just randomly pull into somebody's driveway. You know, they're either going to come out and ask you, what the fuck are you doing? Oops, cussed anyway. Or they're going to sit there out the window and there's going to be a certain metal object pointing at you because you don't belong there. You don't need to be there. But see, now that's not how it works. You know, because everybody got to pull over and get on their phone and be like,
right.
In the middle of a blocking driveway. Oh, hell no. I will call the cops and tow you, or I will personally drag your shit box out of the way.
Right. Well, I've already, we've been here like 20 years. And so with our landlord, I've asked him in the past, any vehicles, you know, that don't belong. She's like, yeah, call the tow company. There's a sign on our building that says, you know, if you don't live here, don't park here, basically.
Yeah, we have them too.
But it just, the disrespect and the rudeness is what burns my ass.
And that's the thing is, and this is the best way to say it is, it's not disrespect because these people have not learned respect. So to them, it's not disrespectful because they don't know respect. They don't know honor. They don't know any of this. They see their parents as their puppets, their buddies, their friends. They don't see their parents as parents. They don't see people as people. Right. They do not have that level of respect. Like many of you people many of you awesome fucking people that went into the armed forces. You learned a whole new level of respect. And then you had the civilians at home. They didn't learn that amount of respect that you guys did, or girls, guys, man, whatever. They didn't learn that. But at the same note, while those people were at home, while you guys, gals, ladies, everything, were out there doing the shit, the properly raised, smart individuals, respectful, honorable people were sitting back going, doing the fucking thing. Get it.
Right.
When you come home, I'm here for you. You don't have that now. It's not
Right,
here. You know, 90%, not 90, no, that's a horrible number.
Yeah.
But a good chunk of the population don't even know if they should stand up or sit to pee.
Right.
You know, they don't know what
the
this
thing. I mean, from some of the stuff I've seen, our recruiting, as far as trying to get our military back up where it needs to be,
oh Lord,
nobody wants to join it. This generation does not really want anything to do with the military.
No, this generation just wants to sit home and be like, oh, Dad, Mom's going to give it to me. You know,
That's
and like
good.
your generation, the generations after you, you know, my generation, because I'm 45, well, I think it's Gen X, technically. I was born 1980, so it's kind of a Gen X hybrid. You know, we sit back and we're like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Why? What? Wait, what? And then we look at we look at our own view of the reasons, and it's like, no, that this shit over there, fuck you, no, we got enough shit here that needs love, respect, and taken care of. Not this bullshit over here. Fuck you. And then you got the whole generation after me just sitting there going, I want a salad, and I don't know what my parts are. You know what? Fuck you. And I'm not saying all of them, because I know a few throughout the generations.
I get what you're saying. I think everybody in the chat gets what you're saying, but you're absolutely right.
It's bullshit. I mean, I actually had to redo my registry to vote because I lost it. And I'm not going to go down that on the YouTube because, we're not going there.
I got you.
But
Comment Man, what's up?
And, you know, that is our voice, which, I mean, whatever the fuck it works for, literally anymore. We're entering into a time in which
guess what?
I don't know how strong our voice is going to do.
No, this is what I'm saying right now. And people are watching after this freaking storm and seeing how it's being handled by the government. And if you're not watching and seeing what the fuck they're doing, and I'm cussing because this shit pissed me off. This really made me mad. And I've been wanting to rant about this for quite a while. It's straight up bullshit. This is straight up proof the government does not give a damn about us. Period.
Well,
and we've been saying this for a while, but if this doesn't show it right now with this fucking hurricane that just hit, that screwed up all these people, lost entire towns.
Literally, town's gone.
Town's gone. And our government isn't doing a damn thing about it. What was the reporter that came out and said, Mr. President, how is that they used storm zone? Biden's like, storm? What storm? Oh, that storm. Oh, they're all doing good. Oh, they're all happy.
Yeah. They're all happy.
I couldn't believe he said that.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me? They're so happy. They watched their whole fucking town get destroyed. Destroyed. Like literally every fucking thing they knew and grew up with, gone. And yet our they don't even get the right to be called potato. They are tater tots. Straight fucking tater tots. They don't understand the concept. Yeah, it's bullshit.
I'm mad right now talking about it.
I am too. And I know on the same note, I can't sit back and badmouth and bitch and complain because I'm not down there helping the people. I'm not down there. You know, I'm not boots on the ground. I'm not blood, sweat, and tears in it. But it still doesn't fucking matter.
What if we could be? I know we would be. And I said the same thing. If I could get that, if I was retired, whatever, I would be down there. But my positive energy is with those people.
Yeah. I put as much of my energy
That's
to
the
them as
best
I
I
can.
can do for those people. But if I had the resources and I could do it, I would be down there helping.
I've been, with my skills, my knowledge, and my trade set, I've been sitting here thinking, what if I just said fuck it? Literally. What if I just said fuck all this stupid shit that I have to do every fucking day for a bunch of people that aren't worth my time to go help people that need my time, deserve my time? It's a thing that burns through my mind daily ever since that so-called natural hurricane hit the planet. And I mean, I've donated some money to try to help. I've donated some goods to try to help as much as I can. But at the end of the day, it pains me to see the fact that
Right.
we, the American people, bust our dicks and bust our second lips day after fucking day to pay bullshit taxes to go to systems to protect the American people. And what's it do? Oh, let's just take $18 billion over to the washing machine because, really? Really? That $18 billion, if you had sent that to North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, I think Georgia got smacked in the ass a couple times too.
Yeah.
That $18 billion or whatever, dude, wow. Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, we're going to send it over there. And I know they send supposedly they send it over there, but they're not sending it over there. They're recycling it back into their own fucking system to make money.
But this FEMA money is supposed to be for the people in the United States.
Well, it is. But they're using it for the illegal.
Used for immigrants coming across the border.
Exactly. FEMA is for natural disasters, volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, shit storms, fuck tartary storms. Not because of a bunch of motherfuckers that you walk across the border illegally because you don't have the balls to tell them go the fuck back because you want the voters.
They told them it was okay to come over.
They want the voters, and that's what they are. And that's the funny thing. If you take
they said that a few years, our borders are open.
I'll say it this way. I know immigrants, and I know I've known them for years. They came over here legally. They did it properly. And I praise the people that come over here and do it legally, do it properly, do it right. Become a part of the United States society, the American people. To me, that is fucking epic. And that's actually super goddamn hard to do. It takes a lot of time.
10 years.
It takes a lot of work. Yeah.
10 years.
But you bring people over here that are not, you just let them walk in. You give them a badge. You give them a gun. You give them X amount of money. You give them food. You give them a free ride. You give them all this shit. Bullshit. Because I can't go to any other country in this world and get the same thing.
No.
And yet I'm supposed to accept it.
Overseas. Spain, Guam, Signal, Sicily, Iraq. They do not like us in any. Spain was okay, but we still got protested in every country I went to when I was in the Navy.
Exactly. And yet not you, I mean the up there's. Oh, I'm sorry. No, the not fucking up there's. Our employees are telling us that we have to accept this and give them our taxes. Well, our taxes need to be going to our infrastructure, our manufacturing, and several states that just got straight fucking raw dogged in the ass. And we need to be happy? You know what? Fuck you. No.
Right.
No. But when you look at it and you take into effect, of how many people live in each state. And this is something I actually want to crunch the numbers on. Is you look at everybody in each state, and I'm definitely not going to repeat those numbers. And then you look at the number of people in each state that don't vote, right? And I'm not talking just normal blah, blah, blah states. I'm talking key states. Those magically, I need that state to win type situation. And you look at the non-voter count. And then you look at the amount of illegals that want to stay illegal put into that state. And then they're given voting rights.
Yep.
A few of those, I've seen double the amount of actual citizen voters compared. So you'd have just shits and giggles, and I'm not going to go big numbers. I'll just say you have a population of 100,000 in this state that are registered voters. And yet now they have 150
Thanks for coming
illegal
in, Scary.
voters.
Good to see you.
So I literally fought. I fought to get my voice back. And that's exactly it. If you can vote legally, properly, that's a voice. Will it be heard? I mean, if I just yell down the hallway, no. But if an ass ton of us fucking straight stand up and be like, really? All right.
Okay. Guess what? Guess what? Right now, with this storm that just hit North Carolina and that whole freaking mess that's going on, there's a lot of voices that are going to be screaming. Here's my next question. The people that are alive in the towns that have been wiped out, how are they going to vote? How's that vote system going to work?
That's all I'm going to say.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. You know,
well, look at the areas that were also affected.
How many people has this storm affected in this area? So how's this voting thing going to happen?
Exactly. Those states, those areas, they're not going to be able to.
Right. That's my point. That's what I'm asking.
And you figure
there should be something in place that, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Well, funny math, right? You take the amount of, we'll use the states affected. You take the amount, no, I can't, I'm not going to section that out. Let's go with the whole United States. And we will look at the amount of true registered citizens that can vote. Okay? Look at the actual number. Well, you have to take the registered voter number, and then you take the non-registered number voter, and you pull that out of the equation. So you only have the registered voter. And then you take their auxiliary transported voters, and you will find that it's almost 2 to fucking 1. Now, my math could be off. It definitely could be. Because, resources and intelligence in which we can gather as normal everyday people is kind of lacking. But it makes the premise of that. And then you have a certain group that's like, oh, hey, okay, let's give.
Don't think too hard, man. You're gonna blow your brain up.
No, I got shit cushion. There's a lot of shit in that brain too. So I got.
All right. I'm just saying.
But the numbers are off. Everything is off. And I'm not going to go anywhere, and I'm not going to speak of my political knowledge or background, because naturally I'm an independent. Naturally, that's how I grew up. And In that we looked at the you got two candidates. Sometimes you'd have three, you'd have the Democrat, the Republican, you'd have a dependent. You'd have that little sneaky fucker pop in there.
Right.
But that's when the independent goes, okay, fuck you. And then you look at, the independent and be like, okay. But it was such a clusterfuck. That's the best way I can put it.
It always has been. I never really paid attention to politics when I was younger. I did not pay attention to politics until, guess what? I joined the military. That's when I started paying attention.
The funny thing, Wolf, is I didn't start really paying attention to politics until I met military people.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, it's like, I got the Army, the Navy, the Seabees, what's the Army engineer? I don't remember. The Marines, all these people. And I'm listening and I'm like, this is happening, but this is not what we're hearing. This is not the intel we're getting. We're getting everything's hunky-dory, peachy fucking king. And yet I'm hearing from these, oh, hell no, this whole platoon got wiped out. This tank barrage is not. And it's like, you motherfuckers. Seriously. And I have more faith and trust wholeheartedly. Oop, I smacked the mic. Sorry if that rang your ears. But I have more trust, more faith, more everything in our armed forces than I do in anything on this planet. I'm not religious, and I'll say that. I'm not religious.
No, I'm not either. But just from just my upbringing and then going into the military and getting that type of training, and also learning a little bit about how the government works at the same time, it's fucked up. They're fucked up. We're not fucked up. It's the government that's fucked up.
And that's the fucked up part. That's the horribly fucked up part.
This is my fucking country.
Exactly. See, that's that, and like I said, that is the fucked up part. And I'm gonna curse because I don't know.
I'm mad. I don't cuss that much, but I'm fucking mad. It really, what the hell is going on right now is a bunch of fucking bullshit.
When you look at the way back in the day, you go back to George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Jefferson, all these great. I don't get to point in the fucking wigs. I do, but I don't, and I think that was horrible. But whatever, do what you got to do. But you look at what they built. They built an initial, literally, and I have to say it in that form, is an initial system that was designed to build America, protect the American people, to make American people strong, because they knew at some point in time there's going to be some fucking dickhead asshole that's going to come over and start shit. All right. So in that thought process, they had their rules and everything else about the American people, about the land. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of nasty shit they did with Indians and
there's
slavery.
A lot of land grab.
Yeah.
There's a lot of land grab chat going on with North Carolina right now with what's going on too.
Yeah, but that was a dark part in the United States history, was the slavery. The land grabbing of the Native American people. That was a real big dark spot. Not even no, it's not. You can't call it a dark spot. That was literally a shitstorm, and it was horrible. And it was horrible when you think about it, because now it's not there normally, but they bring that up to start shit.
Right. Okay.
So
I mean, the history, we need the history to learn from history, but apparently we can't learn from history.
No, see, that's the screwed up part.
Oh my God, I just sounded like camel toe.
No, see, you're not wrong, because she would have stutter fucked it and added, I can't even listen to that individual.
It's like,
see,
no, but history. Read your history, true history.
See, here's the fucked up thing with learning from history, right? We read it, well, as for generations past, we read it, we learned it, we understand it. Us, the American people. We learned it, we read it, we understand it. We still, to this day, hunt it down to read it, to learn it, to understand it. But here we are, right? This is us. You know, the American people. We're right here. We sit back, we learn, we research, we understand, we remember history. We remember the shit that was done, the shit that should have been done, didn't get done, the shit we did do, and we probably shouldn't have done. But then you have the people that we employ above us, which I don't get how they're fucking above us. We employ them. They have a whole different system of history in which they enforce. Like many people say, the victor writes the history. Okay, that's fine. But the last time I checked, this gaggle, I'm going to say it, this fucktard assbag gaggle of employees have no right, no reason to rewrite, change our history. Instead, they should be listening to us and learning, adapting to write a better fucking history for all of us. Not the motherfuckers over here. That's their goddamn problem.
Right.
Until they come here. Now, when they come here, it's like a group of people walking in the wrong bar, right?
Right. Exactly.
But they don't. They don't do that because they want to walk around and they want to look at that brown eye and be like, I'm going to give you $1 million because I'm a bitch.
Yep.
Plain and simple. No. And see, that's why
they just screwed themselves, especially FEMA, because it's you can look this up.
They fucked everybody.
FEMA, you can look it up. FEMA spent X amount of dollars on all these illegals coming over. Dan H, what's going on? Hang on, let me add you, buddy.
Wait, Dan H, he's still awake? What the fuck, brother?
I'm not working.
He's not
Hell
working.
yeah.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I had to jump in on this fund to see how much trouble we can get in.
Oh,
it ain't getting monetized. I promise that.
It's all good, man. I think we're just all aggravated with the whole BS that's going on right now. So we need to sit around and talk about it, and just talk about it. I was mad last week, all week, when I started hearing news reports coming out and how they're treating these, like Ghost and I just said, entire towns are wiped out. And
fucking town. It's not like a block. No, it's a whole fucking town. And yet, we got our goobers going, well, you know, if you get online and you sign up, we might approve you for $750. Are you fucking kidding me? They have no fucking internet.
And then they're denied. They were rejected when they filled the shit out because FEMA does not have the money to give them $750.
No, and you got all these taxpayers. Well, I can't say all of them, but a good amount of the taxpayers sitting back going, are you fucking kidding me? What does my taxes go to? Why am I sending this shit to the fucking washing machine when my friends, family, blood, the American people are struggling, dying, and have lost everything? But, we're going to send you this to the washing machine because we're going to get rich while the American people suffer.
Go to 50 vacations a year for people that are staying inside a big white house.
Yeah, that beach going ice cream eating motherfucker can shove his head up his own ass. And you know what? Knee pads can kneel down and help him do it. And if there's a failure, tampon can block the flow. Oh, I went too far.
No, you didn't, because you know what? If people are paying attention to what the fuck is going on right now, the government just gave you the biggest motherfucking finger you will ever see. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
They literally stuck their wang in gravel and shoved it up their ass. Gravel and hot lava. They literally went full fucking raw up in there. That's what they fucking did.
I'm beside myself what we are seeing and how our government is treating our own people. It's fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's
and
the
I am
thing.
Fuck it. I'm cussing all night long now.
Dude, they're
Spit it out and stop holding it in, damn
it. This fucking gooberment, this group of asshat monkey fucking dicktards that we employ, that we put in those fucking positions.
That's what kills me.
Is literally fucking its employer. Now, in my company, when you fuck the employer goes, bye-bye, Felicia, you're done. But see, there's the caveat, is they put systems, they put things into play to lock us into that shit fuckery that they've created. But see, here's the catch. To get out of that shit fuckery, you would need all of the employers to tell the employees, well, I'm sorry, you're doing a shit job. Go fuck yourself. And on that note, you're only going to get a certain percentage, a certain generational age bracket that is smart enough, because we grew up that way, to see and understand this. While you have the other different age brackets that are all, well, they're going to pay to have my dick turned inside out and have fake boobs. You know what? Fuck you. Plain and simple. Fuck you.
Wait a minute, Ghost. You don't want a blue beard?
Fuck no. I will shave the son of a bitch off. I'm not doing it. And that's the sad thing is our current employees cater to the, how do you say it? Pre-programmed, inputted mental illnesses that society has decided to suckle off of.
Right. Now, when did all this BS start? Like maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago?
Biden. Oh, damn. Right. Sorry. Oh, anyway, cigarette smoke went up the nose. But you know what? It wasn't just him. This has been
going
put in place. For a while. Yeah, it's been put in place for a long time. And I'm going to say this completely and 100% honestly. That's not what I wanted to say. That's not what I wanted to say. Damn. I know lesbians. I know gays. I hold nothing against them. I know transgenders, and that's both male to female, female to male. I know them both. And when they are on the same page that I'm on, that just shows to you that they took these generations, kind of tucked them down and was like, oh yeah, these dumb motherfuckers, these are ours. We're going to do what we want. Now you get people in those generations that are smart, they're intelligent, they're looking, they're learning, they're researching, they're understanding what the fuck's going on. But our employees are looking at this group going, that's some right fruit right there. Let's pick that shit and see what we can do. And that's what they're fucking doing. You know, it's like everyone talks about taxes. Taxes, technically, are a voluntary thing. Per the Constitution, per your state constitution,
Right.
everything.
If you read it. And it's a
Well, yeah,
state.
if you read it.
Okay.
But here's the fuck up.
Voluntarily not pay it and see what happens.
Exactly. So it's more like a
voluntarily put
mandated.
yourself in jail with them guiding you.
Exactly. It's a what would you call that?
But it's a
mandated
a state thing. But wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
State and federal levels. Go ahead and not pay either one. You're going to be in the First Bar Hotel being somebody's little bitch toy, Wolf.
Exactly, because they turned it into
your freaking chin fuzz into the second for JJ.
Yeah, it was literally turned into a mandated voluntary tax.
Yeah, you're now voluntold you're doing it or you're going to jail.
Exactly, voluntold.
Okay, so
I couldn't remember that one.
Why did we leave? Why did the people leave England? Because of the taxes.
2% on tea. On fucking tea.
Now I'm not talking about Boston. I'm talking about
that was the reason we left. Was the taxation without representation, and the Boston Tea Party started over a 2% increase in tea tax. That's how it started. Because the American people were like, you know what? I'm not paying you 2% more for this shit when I can fucking grow it here and it tastes better. And like Dan H said, you don't pay that shit, they're going to be up your ass quicker than a fucking colostomy inspection.
I'm not saying don't pay it because of just that.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing that pisses me off, and this will probably piss everybody off in the chat, which they're probably thinking the same thing, is we are forced to live on a budget. We break our asses. We make money. We have to budget. We have to live with that budget. There is no going to the World Forum being like, oh man, I fucked up. Can I have $1 million? No, we can't fucking do that. And yet, our employees.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't have $1,000 or $10,000 sitting around that you can just give me?
I got $10 in quarters. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Right? But our employees don't have to fucking do that. They don't. And when you look at the tax structure, which was created back in the day, taxes were designed for a very simple premise. It was to maintain the security and safety of the American people. That's what taxes were meant to do. Like, I pay city taxes for good roads, for good infrastructure. Okay. Now, I don't like it, but I can understand it, right? But I'm paying an employee to what? Send my shit to another fucking country because, they bought her. Fuck you. When the people in my country are dying, washed away, have nowhere to fucking live. And yet you want to talk to the American people and be like, oh, I'm sorry. We don't have no money. Bull fucking shit. Budget. You make us fucking budget and we're your employer.
The problem is North Carolina doesn't have Ukraine in the name of it.
You get nailed on that one. I use the term washing machine. But you're right. It's a fact. It's because our employees want to suck ass and kiss brown eye for everyone fucking else, but not the people that actually built this fucking country. Not the people that go to war. Not the people that die for this country. No, they want to kiss everybody else's ass. Why? What? Are they afraid they're going to come across the sea in boats? Are you fucking kidding me?
I think they're afraid of us.
Well, they're going down the wrong fucking path if they're afraid of us. Well, you know what? No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because if you look at the generations in the age gap, they're not. They're not afraid of that. because they can just import 3 billion fucking illegal aliens and have a whole fucking army. Oh, wait. Huh.
I don't know. It's just my opinion. They just showed their cards big time with this Helena hurricane coming through, and with this storm, and how people are displaced with with everything that happened to these people. They definitely showed their card this time.
Oh, they didn't just show their card. They straight stapled it to all those fucking poor people that need help's foreheads.
And I want to give a shout out while we're doing live. I want to give a shout out to all the YouTubers. Pinball, he raised a lot of money. Grindhouse, Bear Independent,
Grindstone.
Or Grindstone, what I say, yeah. Grindhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, you got Grindstone, you got Pinball Prepper.
Know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got Guns and Gadgets, Guns and Gear. Right. Oh shit, I think there's a couple others too that have been
there's quite a few out there that they're out there doing this stuff, and but I do. I mean, I can't do anything, like I said. You know,
all I can do is offer what I can. That's all I can do. I can offer what I can.
I would love to be there to help. I really would.
Oh, dude, I'd roll with the CBs. I'd roll with the Army Corps Engineers, the Marine. I'd fucking roll down there with y'all.
Send in the National Guard guys. Yeah. We have them all over. I mean, even if they're just picking up trash, it doesn't matter. The CBs. I was in the CBs. Yeah. I know exactly what we do. We stay home for 6 months, sitting in classrooms, and when we go overseas, we're doing work. And when we come home, there are a couple battalions of CBs that could be down there helping cleaning this shit up. Electricians, heavy equipment operators, builders. That's what the CBs do.
Yeah, but see, that doesn't benefit them. That benefits the American people. But it doesn't benefit...
That's right. Why am I thinking so straight? I don't know.
It doesn't benefit the employees, because the employees want to have them sitting and waiting to go deal with their stupid shit. Their shit that we should have no fucking part in. Now, don't get me wrong. Everything going on in the world, everything, you know, and I'm not going to use terms, but you all know. Now, definitely, the United States should be sitting back going, all right, okay, I'm going to keep my eye on you. I'm going to be ready. But I'm not going to waste the resources on your fucking pissing match.
Right.
Now, I do know that, you know, certain areas like the wheat basket, the oil, and okay, I know. And from many people in which I've talked to in the military, and they've told me different things, and it's like, that's why you were there. Are you kidding me? And it's like, well, that makes sense. But at the end of the day, you have your people, your employers are dying, starving, flooded the fuck out, lost their livelihood, and you're just sitting back going, I don't got no money because I sent it there. Or I'm giving it to all these people that shouldn't fucking be here because they walked across the fucking line. No.
All right. Here's an aspect for you too. Think on this. What is getting sent there also besides just money?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Military stockpiles, fuel stockpiles, and all kinds of other stuff that could be utilized in other ways. Oh, yeah, here, because it's our shit that's going over there, too.
Yeah, and see, their crazy cover-up for that is, oh, we're sending them all our old shit so we can make brand new shit. Which...
since when are F-22s old?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
If F-22s are old, I got a 3-foot fucking penis that I'll show off tomorrow.
Exactly. But see, that's the lie they're telling everybody is, oh, we're going to send, no, but like F-22s, F-16s, F-35s, X amount of pew pew, boom booms. It's because it's old. Really? It's like fucking freeze dried food. If it's stored right, it don't go bad.
Right. Right. Well, when I was when I was getting out,
Well, maybe
we
not
were
flashbangs. Those
actually
probably do.
we were actually getting new military pew pews in as I was getting out, and they were more fun than the shit we had. And that was back. I got out in '94, so I mean, yeah, it's no,
That's. I mean, you guys are ex-military, which I didn't do. I couldn't do. I tried. I was told no. So I stayed home. I took care of family. I took care of friends. That's what I did. And now my family and those friends they're gone. I don't have them anymore. And now that I've finally been able to get my proper voice back, I sit there and I think and I look at everything that's going on, and I know that in my bracket there is a possibility in which someday I may get called into it. My issue is I wholeheartedly, from soul, top of this to the bottom of this to the tip of my toes, will do this for my people here. I will not do it for those fuckheads over there.
nope.
Anywhere, right? I'll just do this because, we're in Ohio, so it's like, I won't be a part of that horseshit when I know the people here need me, need us, need the people.
Right.
And
it's you can see it now. I mean, with this storm, you see our people helping each other. Period. And what really blows me away is the stories coming out where they're being told, no, you can't bring supplies in. Or I don't know how true it is,
yeah, it's
but they're
nitty
being
on all
taken.
that.
Some of the supplies are being taken and given elsewhere. I don't know. I'm not down there. I'm trying to watch the videos of the people that are actually there.
Yeah, that's a thing you don't know for a fact, but
I'm
it may not be the Pacific groups doing it. I mean, it could be looters. Right. It could be false people being like, "Hey, I work for FEMA. You're giving me your truckload." You don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We're not down there. We're not seeing it. We're not experiencing.
Right.
But if you factor in the common, the common fact of human nature, currently, literally, I say currently, because human nature has been completely tainted, destroyed. Not all, but there is that group. So it's like when someone tells me, hey, we took down 6 truckloads and it all got confiscated. Okay. Well, who did it? Well, they said they were this group. Was it that group, or was it just a bunch of asshats taking the shit to benefit themselves?
Oh, and there's going to be a lot. We see that all the time, and that's here.
Exactly.
The thing is, these people that live up in North Carolina where it's been hit, they've never seen shit like this before.
No.
This was I mean, totally out of nowhere.
And that's
Talk about just being blown out of the water with some, I mean,
well, see, that's kind of the fuckery. Yeah, I think that's the best way to explain it. That's the fuckery of it. You had areas hit that have never seen this. And yet all of a sudden this happens. And then you look at the geo mapping, the everything in which those areas are, and it's like, oh, was this natural? Was this man-made? I mean, obviously, Mother Earth is not going to stand up and be like, yeah, I was on the rag and decided to fuck people up. She ain't going to tell you that. Just like the employees are not going to tell the American people, yeah, we did that on purpose because we want this shit. I mean, you had a quartz mine that is
right.
known to produce the proper quartz for semiconductors. You had a lithium mine. Is that a coincidence?
That's why I said this. Is this going to turn into a land grab? Because they're telling people you can't go up. My house is up on that mountainside. No, sir, you can't come in here. This road's closed. You can't go up there. But I live up there. No, sir, you can't go up there.
Intimate domain. And the employees are really good at that. And it makes a lot of sense.
Who's telling them they can't go to their own house?
Yeah. And here's the scary, sad part is our employees. How do I word this? Do I word salad it like knee pads, or do I just put it straight to the point?
No,
just spread it out straight. Don't shit.
No, I want to hear your impersonation of knee pads or camel toe. Do a word salad.
Okay, I can do that. Give me a minute. Let me see. No, I'm not going to do that because I just.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
No, my voice changer actually lets me do it, but
between the space and time, and we're here and there.
Well, I don't want to get your channel fucked. I don't. I'm probably past that point now.
I am not worried about that.
When it comes to the situation or the concept of land grabbing, right? Our employees want to grab the land. Our employees want to control that section. So it's easy to magically have a disaster situation in which they can step in and be like, ooh, it's unsafe to live, move. Well, that's not your discretion to tell people. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you live on a house built on stilts and you got 3 stilts wobbling, yeah, you don't want to be in that house, correct?
Right.
But you just can't walk into an area and be like, ooh, total loss, get the fuck out and go move somewhere else. No, you can't do that because the earth is different than a man-made structure. I mean, I saw the videos, I saw the images, and oh my God. And I will say this, these houses in full contact, I mean, the full damn house floating down the river, dude, props to the builder. Because that builder did a fucking awesome job. But that's what they want. When you look at the way the way the earth is made, you look at where the different mines, the different, everything that is on this planet. There's a lot of areas where you just can't go, I'll get out of here. This is mine. I mean, technically you can't, but they do all the time. But it makes it so much easier if a natural disaster fucking destroys it. And yet the natural disaster destroys it, but our employees are not willing to relocate, properly take care of those people that the natural disaster removed.
Right. I saw. I don't know if you guys saw the video yet, but it was a lady, and you could tell this lady looked like she had been crying all day long. She
Oh, I
had,
hate that look.
you know, the red
Oh.
nose, the puffy
Yeah.
eyes.
I hate that look.
But she,
Mm.
what she thought she saw was clothes in the water, and they turned out to be bodies.
Yeah.
You know, and there's going to be a lot of this, not just humans, but what about all the animals these people had?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's fucked up.
It is. It's. You take a natural disaster, and now I've not been through one technically. My area does flood quite often. We do get a lot of sewage, and I'm not
Yes,
going.
oops.
But I've never personally been in that situation of a tornado. I've seen them, yes, a hurricane or anything. I've never been in that situation, but it doesn't fucking matter to me. And that sounded like an ass right there.
No,
it doesn't
I
matter.
know what you're saying. I know.
It doesn't matter to me because I don't care if I got 20 apartments flooded with sewage. I don't care if like the last flood we had, it was horrible. Not like that thing, South Carolina, Florida, and it wasn't like that. And I've been through. It doesn't fucking matter, and the reason it doesn't fucking matter is because I'm a human being. I don't care if your apartment's been flooded with 6 inches of sewage. I'm going to have the same response, the same respect and honor to help you, to take care of you, to get everything right as I would to somebody that just literally had their fucking house thrown 100 miles down the goddamn road with a flood.
Right.
And that's the way I was raised. But when you look at the society now, that group is slowly coming down. Now you can, in this new group of Tweedle fucks, you can get some heartstrings. You can grab a hold of them. But at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Because our employees have now turned them into fucking employees.
Right. Dan H, you all right, man? You're kind of quiet over there.
I'm waiting for Ghost to finish his thing before I jumped on the next line here. But think of it this way, too. They're also more about lining their pockets and their friends' pockets with everything going on here instead of directing any kind of thing to help anyone everywhere beyond outside the border. Not even the areas by the storm. How about any state that's got homeless people sitting somewhere? How about people that are I don't know, sick and dying of stuff that they could pull some medicine out and give it to them, but they don't have money because they're poor. So
why
we'll send billions to Tweedle fuck and Tweedle fucker across the ocean.
Yeah,
Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable that we the people pay this administration to fuck us.
No, it's not administration.
Well, I'm just throwing that word out there.
No, I mean, you're right, because technically at one point in time, it was an administration. Now it's become nothing more than a bunch of
tyrants,
pocket-hungry fuckwits.
Oh,
they want their pockets.
I'm going to go into office. I'm going to go into government. I'm going to do the best I can. And then when I get in there, Joe Blow next to me says, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you $100,000 if you say this or if you do this. Or let's just illegally, I don't know, swindle some shit.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm pissed. I'm aggravated.
I am too, highly. But the numbers in which are fed up, all right, are dwindling. You know, there's certain things I'm not going to touch on due to my thoughts and things, but the numbers in which that are sitting back going, no, are dwindling compared to the numbers of, oh, yes, thank you very much.
Right. Yep.
I see it every day in my area. I see the way these people live, the way these people react, and many other things. And it's like, you motherfuckers.
Yep.
And it used to be back in the day, there was always that old saying is, whose dick did you suck?
Right.
Now it's not even that. They literally just walk in a room and go, and then they get fucking everything given to them. You know, I know people that are paralyzed, everything, that can't get any help. But little Susan Sam, whatever the fuck this creature is, gets everything given to them.
Right.
Or they come across the border illegally and everything's given to them. Well, the other people are sitting here going, what the fuck?
Here, let's go with this one. The Haitian thing that's going on. Oh, those people were brought in under a article. I forget what the article is called, but basically they just said our government said with a magic wand, boom, you guys are legal. How does that work? I don't get that part, you know.
In all technicalities and natural legal ways, it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't work that way.
But
it takes 10 years to do it the right way. Around 10 years, from what I understand.
Yeah, it is about there. I know some that have done it. It's usually around about 10 years or so. But they rewrote the rules.
Right.
They rewrote fucking everything to benefit them. Well, I'm sorry, but an employee cannot do that. Now, an employer, oh God, yeah, they can do whatever the fuck they want. But an employee cannot just be like, nah, we're just going to hand it to them. No, you can't fucking do that. There's laws, there's requirements, there's rules, there's everything built, designed to protect against that power, which no one should fucking have. I mean, I can't walk up to an illegal immigrant and be like, hey, kind of hot. You're a citizen. I can't fucking do that.
Right.
But our employees can be like, 3 million of you? Yeah, let's go. Bullshit.
Hey, if you vote this way.
Exactly. Hey, if you vote for me, I'll give you a citizenship, a badge, and a gun. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
All right, Dan.
No
go ahead, Dan. You look like you want to say something.
Right there off the bat, what he just finished off with. We're going to give you a badge and a fucking gun and all this shit and whatever else. I'm sorry. Look at the shit going on where most people that are in this country have to do certain things to get an education. They have to better themselves and stay out of trouble before they can even think about looking at a badge or even buying a gun in this friggin' country. But it's a God-given right. But I have to go do a hunting safety course. I have to do this. I have to do that. And I have to pay for my own license because they say I have to all of a sudden. But
It's a twisted.
somebody
fuckery.
just jumps across the line in the sand and they're handed it as they walk across the line.
Yep.
That's the twisted fuckery. We have to earn it. We have to work for it. We have to maintain it. And yet they come in and actually get our rights.
Yep.
How's that right? I was born and raised in the United States. Been here 44 fucking years. But I have to jump through hoop upon hoop, not as much as some other states, to do my God-given right. And it shouldn't matter if my God is not the God or Jesus Christ or whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. It's a God-given constitutional right that I can own this, I can use this, I can carry this, I can protect myself and my family and my friends with this. And yet, you can't. But they come across the border and they're just like, oh, hey, here you go. With our fucking taxes. It's not money they fucking earned. So all these illegal immigrants that own guns, as far as I'm fucking concerned, or own houses or cars or whatever, that's our shit.
I tell you what, if I lived down there on the border and I owned, I don't know, let's say 50 acres, maybe not even 50, maybe
I'd have
10
claymores.
acres, the way these, I don't know. I'm not going to, but it would not be a good show. One, you know, like you said, Ghost, I gotta watch what I say.
Yeah, there's keywords you gotta kind of bounce around.
Wolf,
But no,
even
that's
if you
my-
had 50 acres, unless you had a giant empty quarry somewhere that you were trying to backfill, it wouldn't work.
right. Well, that's why.
Because
why.
the main thing that's going on right now, that's still in play, is called catch and release.
Right.
It's been
That's
going
why
on
I
for so
backed
long.
off
It's
on
annoying.
on the 50 acre. I know that's a lot of land, but you understand, you get the gist of what I'm saying. You know,
Catch and release.
These
Mm.
these guys, and I guarantee you, there's ranchers in that area that are doing that.
Feed them to the pigs.
I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying. I'm giving my opinion.
It's
Caught and released like a feral pig.
Because let me give you an eyeful of what this status of stupidness is for it.
All right.
The start of the year, we had somebody stab up another officer, get arrested for it, get turned over to ICE. 2 weeks later, the fucker was back in the fucking city.
Wow.
yeah.
Yep.
They can do no wrong. What? No.
Another
You did
time,
wrong.
somebody got pinched up for beating the shit out of their wife. ICE came, walked in the station, unlocked the handcuffs, and walked out the door with them and said, "Go away. We don't want to see you again."
It's crazy.
They need some New York taxi cabs. They can just take them right out.
It's crazy. Like I said, I don't, you know, I'm trying to understand what the fuck's going on, but you
You
can't.
can't. Because
You know
the
what?
game changes every 5 seconds.
Right. You can't. It's, you may think you know, and then it's elsewhere.
That's their goal, is to completely reprogram. And not
You're gonna
reprogram.
reprogram some
No. Well, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, you can like a computer. You can reprogram a computer. You can reprogram a phone. You can reprogram your own body. You can reprogram another person, yes. But if you reprogram with chaos and complete horseshit, then it's harder for people to grasp and hold on to because there's no stability, there's no factuals, there's no concept to it. It's like if you were to take the theory of gravity for the best part, right? You already know gravity sucks. You're going to hit the ground.
Old.
Yeah, you're going to hit the ground and it's going to suck. Okay. Can you reprogram that? No, you can't. I mean, yeah, no, you can't. Technically, you can't. Physically, molecular level, you can't reprogram gravity. Gravity grabs you, holds you, into story. But you can take other things and reprogram it. And they've done this. They've been doing this for a long time. They've reprogrammed to see what the human psyche, the human personality, everything that makes us can do, handle, and understand. And they realize, okay, well, no, this is bad. This is okay. We can use this. This works. This is fucked. Okay. And then they start thinking about it. And they're like, well, what if we program full chaos? See, most people are going to see, I'll use a riot for an example. They see the riot in the street. You're going to have different classes of people. You're going to have the class of people that's going to look at this and go like, oh, fuck you. I'm staying inside and the pew-pews are ready. And then you got this class of people. It's like, ooh, I can go get a free TV. And then you got this group of people that don't know what the fuck the riot's for, but they're going to go join it. And that's the reprogramming of chaos.
My phone's going to die. We'll talk to you. Good night.
Dan H.
Later, Dan.
Shut up, man. Stay safe, brother.
But that's the concept of chaos. And chaos is a part of everyone's life. But they've learned to manipulate it and use it.
Right.
So now we have to battle our employees and battle their form of chaos.
It's messed up. But anyway, I've been on for an hour
and 42 minutes.
Yeah. But thanks
That's
for
a short
showing
one.
up. I was glad Dan H showed up. That was cool. And everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys showing up too. But this is real shit that we're talking about. What's going on? This is no bullshit. Our government is fucking us, people. You can see it right now in play, real life. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
It actually surpasses the concept of that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's literally the people in which we choose to do what's right for us are doing the exact opposite. And I'm not going to talk, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this, and you got to... No, I'm not going to say that.
No.
But what I will say is sit back, listen, learn, watch, research, and understand what's going on. And learn ways to... Because we have to properly stand up against it. Because at the end of the day, you would literally have to take the entire natural United States citizens to flat out say,
exactly,
which they never will do. And there's different reasons. There's different reasons. It's either, you got a family, and I can understand that. You got a wife, you got kids, you got a grandma, you got all this stuff. You don't want to stir the waters. But the fact still remains.
Oh, I want to.
You're the one that.
Water.
Well, the fact remains, you're the ones. We are the ones that put the water in that vessel. Right?
I am just, I am not happy with what I'm seeing. Not happy.
And that's the facts is when you go back in time and you actually find the original history, which is getting damn near difficult to do unless you have paperback or you downloaded it before this situation started fucking erasing it, is you understand that in this vessel you call the United States Goobers, we put that water in there. That water just doesn't go. No, we put that water in that vessel. And that water that is in the vessel that we built, the vessel that we built with our blood, our sweat, our tears, our bodies, our love, our honor, our respect, everything. And then we put water into it. And yet this water has become unsustainable to us. And that's the problem. We keep pouring water into a vessel that is not sustainable to us. It's like dumping piss water in that vessel now. We can't drink it. We can't use it. We can't depend upon that water. So what the fuck good is it? It's not.
Nope.
And I feel as though this dumping of the vessel may come. Will it be too late? No. Will it be at the best time? No. We're bad at timing. It's a plain simple fact.
Hardships will get harder, and I hate to use this terminology, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, but see, everything does.
Right.
Everything goes pure shit before the tree can grow. Plain simple.
We're gonna find out here real soon.
We're
gonna find out because either party, whichever party wins, the other party's gonna be butthurt.
Oh, there's gonna be a big old dick waving contest on that one. Plain simple. I've personally never met potato. I've never met knee pad. I've never met tampon. But I have met the ones on the other side, personally. And
I'm with Cha Cha. Like I said, it's going to be bad either way.
I'll just say it. It's going to be a dark winter. And I don't refer to that as, a shitty, cold ass fucking winter.
No, I know what you're saying. I get it.
But the dark winter is looming. It's waiting. What's it waiting for? It could be anything. It could be a collapse of the dollar. It could be literally any. A dark winter is like an SHTF event, right? That could be different for anybody. You lose your job. The world goes to shit. Somebody drops a glowy. There's so many different variables in which factor into that each person's different. But when everybody's on the same page of it, that's when the problem is there. Like, there's so many things in this beautiful country that's shit. Literally, it's shit. And it's been allowed to grow to that. And I don't say allowed as in like blaming the generations before me, or of that nature. It grew in a dark room in the back closet. That's what it's been doing. It's like the fungus that grows on a wet wall in a dark closet. You don't know it's there until you open the closet door and you're like, oh shit, my closet's black. That's mold, you know. And that's what's happened. But here's the big thing. When you get that shit growing in the dark, literally, and you expose that to light, and everybody sees it for what it is, that's when it changes. That's when the correction happens. That's when we call it remediation starts. And that is what our employees fear, is that remediation. That, okay, all right, I got you. That's what they fear. Because if that happens, they lose. They're not going to have the moisture or the darkness to feed their growth. They're going to lose that. They're going to be basically dried out, cleaned up, removed, replaced, painted, and everything is going to be the way it should be, not the way that mildew on the wall wants it to be. But they don't think that's possible. They think they got a strong enough foothold to keep that mold growing. And they might. They very well might, sad to say. But you're always going to have that little speck of light drying that mold out. And that little speck of light can grow. And that's what we need to do. We need to grow that speck of light. We need to multiply, magnify, increase that light.
And
So
the
mold
thing
don't
is,
grow.
to get not everybody. See, and that's just it. As humans, we all think differently. As humans, we have good ones, we have mediocre ones, we have bad ones. Shit hits the fan, we're gonna have people that can keep their shit together, people that will just stand around and shock, people that will want to steal TVs and gym shoes. It is going to be such a fucking mess if this really happens here in the USA.
There's a unique thing with that. And
that's my opinion.
Now, your opinion's right, but there's a caveat to that. How do I say this?
All right, let me put it this is the only way I know how to explain it. And I've never seen it myself. But if shit hits the fan and it gets so stupid, how are you gonna walk up the street and see a fucking body that's been dismembered, or just a body that's full of bullet holes? There's the example. That's the lady that thought she saw clothes floating in a river that turned out to be bodies. That fucked her up. That's
if a person has never seen a dead body, and I don't refer to like.
I'm just saying. I'm
no, see, you're right.
I'm going.
No, you're right. Is if, like, say your parent died, right? And you see your parent laying there on a what do they call it? Gurney.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that's a different dead body.
Right.
Now I can't go from like a child point of view because I can't have children, so I've never seen that. But I have been there with my friends when their child had died. I've seen that child's body, and that's a different thing too. But when it's a complete random stranger, and I'm not going down that road. That's something I don't want to stir up. But when you see an entire a stranger, or it's a different process because you don't have that like physical connection. You don't have that emotional connection. You have that, oh God, someone's going to hit me on this one. But it's more like a spiritual connection. And I know I'm not religious, but we are all connected in one way or another, be it DNA, whatever the fuck. We are all connected. And that is why we step up. We fight for each other. I may not know you, but someone's fucking with you.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck that person up.
I did that shit back in high school.
Yeah.
Back in junior high school, I would, there was always a kid, he may be slow, but getting picked on. It's like, stop fucking with him. What the fuck is your problem?
And see, that's a thing, not a thing. I'll use that word for this anyway. That is
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
that is something.
Here's what I'm saying.
That has been ingrained.
I hate
in people.
Fucking bullies. I hate them.
Yeah. I put several in the hospital once I hit my growth spurt and went to the gym.
I do not like it, Sam. I am
going through school. Pretty much verbally, mentally, physically beat upon every day of my high school life, my middle school, my elementary school. Because, when I went to school, I had the 3, and then I had my vocational and everything else, my, technical school. But these 3 school, elementary, middle, high school. High school is different. I got my ass kicked stitches, broken bones, you name it. I've been down that road. And my junior, what is that? How's that go? Junior, no. Fuck, it's been so long I can't even remember. But my 11th grade year,
old, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, all my fun has aged me greatly. But my 11th grade year, we went for spring break. The 10th to 11th grade year, you got that spring break. Well, all of a sudden, my body decided, let's go. Okay. I went from 5 foot to 6'3" in that summer vacation.
So you grew this way and I shrunk.
But the thing was that was too fast. Genetically, that was way too fast. It caused tearing, ligament, everything. So to counteract that, my dad, because he knew the cop in the area, and the cop owned a gym, a Gold's Gym. Every day, I would have to go to that gym. I would have to exercise. I'd have to work out. I'd have to lift weights. I had to do that because I had to do the damage upon that damage to get it to repair. So when I returned, 11th grade year, start of the year, I was 6'2", 265 pounds. And I lost so much of that because I got lazy anyway. But, first class, I didn't have bullies in that class. It was about, what was it, 5th period. That's when I had an English class with the dickheads. And these guys did everything. Like, I had a compound fracture one time.
We all have our stories. Go ahead, though. Yeah.
But I had this arm has been compound fractured twice. Broke both bones here, put them out the skin. Broke both bones here, put them out the skin. I've had steel rods, plates, all that. And it was in a cast. They'd like slam it and whatever. But when I went back, nobody recognized me because, I had a little fuzzy on the face. And I started shaving then. Nobody recognized me. And then something happened. They recognized me. And I'm sitting down. I don't look at anything. I get the hoodie on because my school allowed you to wear hoodies because they've never fixed the fucking heater at all. And, you know, they come up, they're fucking smacking me in the back of the head and they're, and they're doing all this shit. And I just sat there. And my English teacher at that time actually was in the gym when I was working out. So my English teacher knew that I'm going to fuck them up. He saw what I could do. He knew I was going to fuck them up. He didn't say anything. He just sat there and kind of looked up, give me that funny look. And I dealt with this for a couple weeks. And it's like, you know what? I've been dealing with this since I was in kindergarten. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
Right.
And it's kind of the same concept of what's going on now is I'm done. And the one day, the one guy came up, smacked me in the back of the head. I instantly reached up, grabbed him by the throat, slammed him on the fucking desk, and broke his ribs. And then his buddies decided, oh, you're beating on my friend. They also got hospitalized. And my English teacher just looks at me and goes, you done? And I'm like, yeah, they're still breathing. I can deal with it.
But that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. That's what it takes sometimes. I had that kind of situation, but it wasn't in the classroom. It was on the school bus.
I fucking hated the bus. I started walking home at like middle school. I fucking hated the bus.
No, I had to take the bus. But yeah, I got picked on too.
There's no escape on the bus.
These kids, these bullies, like to throw eggs. And it was, I'll never forget the guy's name. His name was Mark Shealy. But you know how the seats are on the school bus. This guy was picking on me. He had the seat to himself where he's sitting on the seat, you know, got his legs up.
Yeah, being a douchebag.
And he threw an egg at me. I walked up to him. He had his head against the window on the school bus, and I punched him right in the forehead, broke the window, and I got in trouble.
Yeah. You always get in trouble. And see, it's actually interesting. Like everybody in the chat that did get bullied or was a bully, because they are here, and they're kind of sitting back going, yeah, I remember the day that dude or girl just fucked me up. They know it. But the thing is, and that's the funny concept is damn it. If you actually look at what the fuck has happened, what is here now, it's the same goddamn concept.
Right.
Oh, if you don't do this and you don't pay this, I'm going to arrest you. I'm going to throw you in jail. You're a fucking bully. You're a bully. Like, why should I pay $450 a paycheck for federal fucking taxes, plus another $200 for Social Security, which, okay, Social Security, anyway. But the federal taxes, just for you to take this shit and send it the fuck over there when my city tax is only $27 a paycheck.
Right.
You're bullying me. You're pressuring me to pay what you fucking think I should pay. Now, if I knew that my $450 every pay was going to the United States in full form to help people, to build this country, to make this country great and awesome, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But it's not. No,
it's the total opposite.
Because these bullies can't budget. Plain and simple.
It's like I said, it's straight up bullshit. And if people are not paying attention to what the fuck is going on right now, they're going to vote for Camel Toe. That's, I don't, people, I do not know what else to say. Okay, wait a minute. I do. Okay. Let me say
Camel
this.
toe.
Whether you like Orange Man or not, he had some good policies in. We didn't have all these wars going on.
No.
Everybody, well, shit
No,
was
no,
a
no,
lot
no, no.
better.
No.
Shit was a lot better when those 4 years. All right, go ahead.
I'll
Correct
say
me.
it this way. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And see, here's the thing: is I worked for this man. Okay, I worked for his son-in-law. He saw this country as what it became. The United States of America became a machine, a business. We are a business.
It is a business. Running
You're
this
right.
country is a business.
The United States is a business. And if you say you owned a business and you decided, okay, I'm going to inject this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and this business is going to get strong. This business is going to get powerful. Now, you might have 4 things that make this business the strongest, hardest to destroy, and scariest fucking thing on the planet. True. But you're always going to have these things over here that groups are going to nitpick and pinpoint and fight against, like Orange Man Bad. Some of the shit he did, dude could have done it way fucking better. He wasn't running.
He was too busy on Twitter, whatever the fuck,
Fuck Twitter.
No, but I'm just saying, if he would have just stayed out of that bullshit, because every time somebody said something about him, he had to come back and say something. So that's where, people are like, well, he's a bully because, no,
he's not. That always cracked me up. Yeah, you're right. But see, here's the fucked up part. Like somebody gave a bad twatter about Trump. And Trump fired back. You know what? Fuck you. And I'll just leave it at that. He's just like, fuck you. I'm going to destroy you. Okay. How is that any different than everyday life? Someone gets on your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your fuckbook, your whatever, even OnlyFans, whatever the fuck, gets on there and goes, you know what? You're a fucking D-bag. You're trash. You're shit. What do? Oh, my butt's hurt. They don't,
Right.
I mean, a lot of them do fire back. And that's the point. This country was founded off that premise of, oh, you don't like me? Okay. All right. That's fine.
Right.
But when you attack
it's the
me,
same thing as watching a TV channel. You don't like the channel, change it. You
exactly.
listen to a radio station. You don't like that station, change it.
Exactly. But not some groups are like, oh no, I gotta jump on the keyboard and be a douchebag. You don't fucking understand the premise of it.
This country, it's a business. It running a business. And Trump ran businesses. But then you have people say, well, he went bankrupt. Well, guess what? A lot of people go bankrupt.
And that's the funny part is how many financial systems, and I don't mean like banks, I mean actual currencies, have gone bankrupt to shit and then had to be recreated and rebuilt. It's a simple premise. A house burns down. You rebuild it. You make it better. It's the same damn concept.
Right.
A country goes to fucking shit. What do? Do you sit back and go, oh, no. You rebuild the fucking thing and you make it better. And I don't care how well you rebuild something. There's always going to be this point in time where it goes, fuck shit and fails. It's going to happen.
And you have to remember, you cannot please everybody. There's
Fuck
always
everybody.
going to be a fucking moaner, pisser, whatever. Well, you should know if the shit's going good, keep it going the way it's going. If it's fucked up, figure out how to fix it.
Exactly. And that's what, I mean,
we see it, but we're not getting the money. We're not getting the money in our pockets.
oh no, not now, because we got Tater. But the thing is, too, is like, if you look at, and
My
this is the
wife's
best way to
gonna
put
get
it.
mad, and I'm going to wake her up. She's going to be like, what the hell are you guys yelling about?
Tacos. Just tell her tacos. She'll be all right.
Tacos.
Or just blame it on me. And she'll be like, I'm a killing next time I see him. It's all good. But
It's
the
all
thing
good.
is when you look at it, it's a simple, we'll put this as a simple premise. And it's the best way to look at it. Nobody ever looks at it. Everything wants to look at the complexity and the horse shit and the bullshit that goes on with it. But take it as a simple premise. You want to make a clay pot to hold water. Okay? You dig the clay out of the earth, and Wolf's in Ohio. He knows you dig 2 foot down, it's fucking clay. That's what we got.
Yep.
You can dig that out. You can knead it, work it, wash it, clean it, and fire it and make a pot. Now, obviously, that first pot's going to be shit. Plain simple. It's not going to hold water. It's probably going to crack. It's going to break. But you learn from that, and you redo it. You physically redo it, rebuild it. It's the same concept as a business. Some businesses, man, they just walk in there and they kill it. They
Right.
kill it. But how much of this research and everything was done before this business started? That's the thing. So United States has been a business, technically, since its inception. Some people catch it. Some people learn it. Some people understand it. We used to be the biggest steel manufacturer in the
Yep.
world.
Yep.
We used to fucking do textiles like it was. There you go. You need that? Ah, I got it right here. You're good. But we quit doing that because I didn't, but not my forefathers, but
No,
the
but
people
no,
before me realized, oh, hey, I can pay these guys over here
the big
half
tech,
the, yeah, we can send this shit over there, let them fucking do it and buy it back.
which
What
is stupid.
bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like,
That's why it costs so much more.
it's like you raise a garden. Say you just raise tomatoes. That's all you raise is fucking tomatoes. And you raise thousands of bushels of these damn things. And yet you ship them overseas to get inspected and then come the fuck back to be sold.
Right.
I mean, you might as well just kick yourself in the dick.
It's stupid. You see it, I see it, many other people out there see it.
Well, it's like the other thing is like you look at all these different countries, Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, North Korea, Russia, Ukraine, God, I could list them all if I wanted to. Iran, Israel, all these different countries. All these different countries have leaders. All of them do. And it's the same concept of in your employment. There's different leaders in your employment. And yet, all these different leaders, what do they want to do? They want to fucking sword fight with each other. They don't want to work together.
No,
because
they want to make themselves look good.
Exactly. Because working together and actually being a part of a team does not
what
fucking
is that? Working what?
Yeah, it doesn't benefit them. But you had Orange Man, as everybody calls him. I call him Donald, because I've met him. Donald saw it as a different perspective. Yes, he filed bankruptcy. Yes, he lost his ass. But he rebuilt it. he reclaimed it. He reclaimed it harder.
Right.
And he did it within the laws in which our employees have established. And there are things that I find to be a little, he needs to fix. He does.
All right. But let me throw this out there, talking about the Orange Man, Donald, whatever. Why is the government so afraid of him? Why are they so afraid of him getting back into office?
Because of his mouth.
Because they are damn trying hard. I mean,
it's because he has no filter. And that's the thing.
I'm just throwing it out there.
You're right, Wolf. It's because that man literally has no filter. No filter. And that's something else that proves to the point is every other country in the world wants to walk around waving their dick. And I'll say it that way. And yet Trump was like, no, you can put that motherfucker back in your pants. We're not going to play this game. We're not going to walk around the world waving our wangers to piss each other off. He was like, no, just keep it in your pants. Let's have a good meal. Let's talk.
Right.
And that's why they fear him, because they don't want somebody to walk in a room of dignitaries, foreign nationals, and be like, what's up? Let's have a steak and bullshit. No, they don't want that. They want a meek person to sit back and go, okay. I respect your pain. I respect your everything. No. There's a big difference between respect and bending over and fucking the American people.
Right.
And he never did it. Now, there are things in which, he did definitely were not thought through.
Well, guess what's going on right now? There's people getting fucked hardcore right now by the government.
Exactly.
And my point is, people need to know. They need to see what the hell is going on. I mean, and I'm thankful for the people that live in these areas that at least have, the access to use their phone and share what the fuck is going on.
And see, that's the other thing too, is people need to see it now before they make it disappear. Because the people that are going to make it disappear don't want us to see this. They don't want us to understand this. They don't want anything because they want to keep us blind and uneducated. And they will do everything in their power to hide it, to erase it, to remove it.
I think it's too late now. I'm really hoping, and this may sound weird, but with this storm and the atrocity that this storm caused, I really hope it wakes up other people. I really do.
It may. It might. It could. There's always that possibility. It's like a good campfire. The right spark light that fire. But the wrong spark will keep that fire dark.
Right. Well, and I'll go ahead and say her name because she shows up in our chats. Sandy P.
Oh yeah.
She made the comment about this may be the straw that breaks the camel's back. And it may be.
She is right. But on the same note, she may be wrong. And I'll explain that one. The only reason I say that is because the employees have built a different camel.
Okay, I see what you're saying there.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
You got like this camel here is going, "Oh," you got, no, we're fucking done. But then you got this camel over here going, okay. So it's if
I don't know. It's just I'm frustrated with it. I really am, and I'm not even with those people that are hurting. The people that literally lost
They're
their
fucked.
town, have no power, have no clean water, have no food.
they have
I
nothing.
mean, there's nothing. You absolutely have nothing right now. And winter time is coming up,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
and it's the way our government is handling the whole situation. I'm mad, dude. I'm mad.
I don't even use the term government anymore. I use the term employee.
Okay, well, government, whoever thinks they're in charge.
I use that term because I know the other words tend to trigger
I don't
certain people.
fuck the trigger words anymore. I don't care. I'm mad.
I don't.
and Ghost, no, I'm not disrespecting you. I know what you mean.
No.
But
You know.
I'm done. I want people to know that I'm pissed off.
No, I won't argue.
This is straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Look at it. You can see it. You pull it up. Go to FEMA.org and look at what they have.
I'm not allowed there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's ass. This shit is all true.
Yeah, it is. And that's the sad part was FEMA was designed to be a natural disaster response team. That's what they do. Oh, damn, got the hiccup.
Excuse you.
But that's what they were designed to do. They were to be there to help the American people. And then you had the National Guard that came in with FEMA. You know, the National Guard. I know a couple in the National Guard. Batshit crazy, but they're funny. But that's what they were designed to do. It was a team effort. And this team was funded by us. And yet somehow we go to work every day. We get paid every 2 weeks.
Hang on, Ghost. Cha-cha, no, you need to hang out with us because you just got some wine and cheese.
She got cheese? Cha-cha. Really?
I know she said she was getting some wine. I don't know if she got cheese. I think she said she got cheese and crackers.
Ooh. Better be a good cheese. I love Cha-Cha. She's funny.
Cha-cha, you need to stick around unless our cussing is bugging you. Okay, all right. She says she doesn't mind the cussing. Cha-cha, Cha-cha, I am just speaking the truth. I know in my spam report videos I do during the week, I don't cuss. But I'm mad. I'm pissed off.
Live streams are about the only time you can get away with it, technically.
I am not happy at all with this situation that's going on in our country with our people. And they're not my family, but they're our people.
See, that's the fucked up part. Is all United States citizens. I don't care if you she came here legally you became a citizen, to me, you became part of my family. You may not be blood, but you're part of my
Right,
family.
right. We're
You know,
Americans. We're, you
and
know,
it's something like you guys learned in the military. You will fight. I hate to say the word, but you will die in that procedure of protect. And it's not protecting people you don't know, because obviously in the Army, the Marines, the Seabees, the Navy, the Air Force, all these different things, you don't know all the people in the world, in the United States, but you still have an oath to protect and fight for your family,
right.
not strangers,
And
because
you
they're
and
not
I
strangers.
and Ghost, you and I could have been in the service together. You and
Oh, we
I
would
are in the
have,
same. You and I are in the
we
same
would have fucked shit
hospital.
up.
We're taking care of each other. We're military. We're family. This is my freaking land. I was born and raised here in the USA, and
Me too.
yes, I will defend it. If you're going to be a dickhead, I will treat you like one.
See, I will only defend the U.S. I'm not going to defend these asshats over here. They're not my fucking problem
No, I get
until they
that
come.
because
Till they come here.
right.
That's when we have a
I
problem.
couldn't, we had
But
to keep our mouth shut
yeah,
when we were overseas in their country and they were protesting us being there,
yep.
calling us whatever they wanted. And there was one incident where there was a group of us and we were getting harassed and we were told to stand down. I was like, all right.
Oh damn, Cha Cha
We're,
got the cheeses right there.
I don't see Devil Dog in my chat. Is
Where
Devil
is he?
Dog here?
Yeah, he's there.
Hey, Devil Dog. I don't. Okay.
He's there.
But no, seriously. And that was one of the things I kind of got aggravated. All right. What's up, brother? I got aggravated with uh, the protest, especially when I was in Rota, Spain. Our base, and they said they did this every year. They protested our American base over there in Rota, Spain. Um, didn't have trouble in Guam. We had trouble in Sigonella, Sicily. But, it's like, why do they send us to these countries when the countries do not want us there?
Yeah, I never understood that, and I've heard that from so many different people. It's like, what?
I didn't, I don't know. I did my 4 years, but, after you go overseas a few times and it was cool that I was able to experience this, other cultures, but at the same time, it's like you have those people telling Americans, you go home. Why the fuck we here?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, and we were actually building shit, repairing shit, making their place better. And at the same time, they didn't want us. I
It's a
don't know.
double entendre. It's a shit show. But
It,
hey, this place just got blowed the fuck up and it's rubble. Go fix it. Okay. Then while you're there, everyone's like, get the fuck out of here.
right.
Okay, you don't want my help? Cool. But you can't do that.
No.
And they will never respect what you did for them.
Devil Dog, you're good. I'm glad you showed up, brother. I didn't know if you were still here. I just saw in the chat somebody said hey to you.
Cha cha.
But yeah, it was, I didn't and like I said earlier, I didn't really follow politics or anything like that until I got into the military. And, working, I was owned by the government.
Mm, yeah, that is. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Like me, I didn't get into politics until I started. Well, the 19 shit kind of got me looking into it, and then I started meeting. I know some Vietnam vets. Be it Armored
Right.
Corps, Air. I know these different people, and I always try to hire them when I can, and I have the ability to in my position because I fucking love working with them. I do. And then I started meeting other people on YouTube that were military vets, and it's combined with the stuff I started seeing during the 19. It's like, oh shit, yeah. And that's when I started getting into it a little bit more and paying more attention. Then I found out that my voice had been removed due to something I caught and brought
Right.
to attention. And
I follow you.
I had to redo it. What was it, 2 or 3 days ago, got my voice back.
Wow. You know what? During that lockdown, whatever, and take that, I had to laugh at them saying you gotta use this on your face. You
Yeah.
know what? That was straight up bullshit. I told my wife, I told my coworkers, I told other people, this is straight up bullshit.
I look at it this way, right? If you fart and you can smell it, that mask ain't gonna save your ass.
Exactly.
It's plain simple fact. My company did that too. They forced us to be essential workers under, what was their definition? Secondary medical providers. Okay.
I went
So we did.
through, I had to wear a fucking gas mask when I was in the service. A gas mask. Now, Ghost, you would have to shave your face to wear a gas mask because you've got to have that proper seal that goes around your face. And Devil Dog knows what I'm talking about.
Yep, CBRN.
You know? And
Yeah.
so this little fucking mask that they were telling us to wear back then wasn't doing a goddamn thing. And I
No.
still see people, one person in a car driving, wearing a mask. What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, that's the funny clusterfuck. But see, it worked. And that's the thing, is it worked. They did this. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not. They did this. And yet people are still programmed to that. Like my company, you have to wear a mask. You have to do this. You have to do that. And I'm like, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not. We have to. There is nothing on this planet that states I have to wear that mask.
Right.
Now,
right.
bills do state I have to go to work. And the fucked up thing with that is the entire time, my whole crew of my team and my other team, which is the paper pushers, every single one of them wearing the masks, doing all that. I gotta put the Purell on my hand, or my pee-pee gonna fall off, or my lips are gonna drop. They all got the 19 at least 2 to 3 times.
Yep.
No mask, no Purell, no bullshit, going raw dog. I never got it. Was I lucky? That's a possibility, most definitely.
I
never got it.
I had it once, and I never got the jab, but the effect was kind of weird because I couldn't taste anything, and that was kind of weird. and I had no taste of anything, and I was like just tired. So the swab test that I had to take,
Let's go up in there and get that sample.
now, I had a big old green brain booger come out. No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to make it gross. But
That'd be
anyway,
yeah.
this little swab thing that you put up your nose said I had it. So I had to stay home. But no, seriously, the only thing that it affected with me was, taste. I was like, wow, I don't, and I was eating a good fucking hamburger too at the time.
See, that's the funny thing about mine is me and several other people at my area got it before it was a big thing. Before it blew
I
up.
didn't feel like I had the flu. It was just my taste buds.
See, that was a weird thing with ours. All 12 of us had the same symptoms, the same amount of time, and everything identical. We were sick for 4 days. 4 days. The first day, we were like, somebody rang us through a meat grinder. There was literally, you were just fucking dead. The second day, you couldn't stay warm. I mean, literally.
I didn't have that.
That's what we had. But the second day, you could not stay warm. I mean, literally, you could have a boiling pot of water on the stove and reach in and pull the eggs out. You didn't feel it. You could not get warm. Now, the third day, it was weird because the third day, you had no energy and was like, I mean, all your muscle, your whole body's just like, ugh, right? You were pudding.
Kind of like the flu.
Yeah. But you couldn't get cold enough because you were like a fucking fire. So literally, yeah.
Wow.
And then the fourth day was you woke up, you had a little snotty, and you were just physically exhausted. You were just tired. Like you'd worked fucking 15 hours. You were just tired. And then the fifth day, we all woke up and we're like, let's go.
Yep.
And that was before it became a issue. So how the hell's that happen?
Right.
And all of us, well, no. I think 3 of us out of the group have never gotten it since. 2 of them did because they were fornicating with sickies, but anyway.
Stop doing that. It's not Californication.
That's what they were doing. But, wives, husbands, hey, they do that shit. Hey, whatever. And I'll say it, I did get a poke. I did get one. And I'll say it. I don't care. Do I regret it? I do regret it. I actually do 100% regret it. Because since I got the J&J, I got one and done. And the only reason I got it was because at the time my mom was alive and she was afraid because she had bad health and everything. I'm like, all right, I'm doing this for you. Doing this for you. And then she passes away a year and a half later. Whatever.
Right.
But I did get it. And I looked at the doctor that was doing the pokey pokies. And I was like, is this actually a fucking thing? And she just looks at me and she's like, literally does that. And kind of does this on the side of her head. And when I looked up, I can see the camera and I'm like, motherfucker. Okay. So I got it. And since then, there is side effects, obviously. Even this far away. I'm nothing else, just the one. But there was side effects. I noticed side effects. And the J&J was not a mRNA system. It was basically a dead version of it injected.
Okay, let me throw this out there while we're talking this topic. Now, when the Center of Disease Control comes out with a vaccine, it usually takes 10, 20 years to develop, test, and make sure whatever this vaccine may be. This shit came out, it was almost a year.
Yeah, it didn't take them long. But see, there's another caveat to that, and an interesting caveat to that, is when you would look at the polio vaccine. Some people know family members, they got that little, I don't know, about the size of a dime or a penny on their arm. That's a polio vaccine. And that saved people from polio. But the catch is with polio is they had a lot of subjects to play with it, right? Now, you come to present day. You have the 19 shit. You don't have that pool of resources to learn and understand.
Oh,
you just push it through.
Right. So they turned the human population into a test tube.
Yeah, everybody was a guinea pig. But the fucking sad part is how long have they been doing this for? Right, like growing up, the kid in your neighborhood got chicken pox. What did your parents do? They sent your ass to go play with them.
Over there.
Yeah. So you get the chicken pox. I got hospitalized for chicken pox. So my sister only had one chicken pox. I know there's no plural pox. Yeah, right. One little dot.
Yeah, just one right here on the eye.
So she will be able to get shingles. I will not. I literally had to be hospitalized. It was everywhere. But it's the other point of, it's like anything you do. Hey, I'm going to make steak with curry potatoes and whatever the hell greens. We'll just say that. Well, there's no recipe for it. Well, there probably is, but I'm just saying for a point. You experiment, you play, you fuck with it. That's what you do. And then you get it right. And it's the best damn dish you've ever had. But
how many times do you play around with that before you get it right?
That's the thing, is you have to, human nature, we have to fuck up to get it right. Or we don't learn. Which history is not a good example of that because we don't pay attention.
No, because history's fucked up. We fucked up. Look at history. Look how many times we fucked up along the way.
Yeah. Isn't
that the part of learning?
It is.
At the same time, it's like, wait a minute. Okay. As far as the human race goes, we've tried this. This didn't work. Let's try this. Oops, that didn't work.
But see, that's the problem, is we've learned as a race, not as an individual.
No, as a race, as a human race.
Yes, but not as an individual.
Doesn't matter about your color.
No, definitely not. Doesn't matter color, religion, ethnicity.
See, I gotta take my teeth out to say that one.
Ethnicity. I can actually get that one out, but I have to focus on it. It doesn't matter on that, because at the end of the day, and there's other things with that. Is common sense plays into that. Like a man.
Oh, wait a minute. You just wait a minute. That was the key word right there, Ghost.
Yeah.
Common
Common
sense.
Every man, every male on this planet knows you don't stick your dick in a light socket.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Damn.
because
I was
somebody.
gonna do that tonight. You just busted. Oh man, you popped
No,
my
no,
bubble.
no, no. Somebody fucking did it. Somebody did. Women, you don't shove a lit light bulb up a hole. It's a plain, simple concept of common sense.
Right. Well,
But see,
reason. There's a reason. If you look at your hair dryer, if you have one, it says "Do not use in the bathtub."
that's see those warnings that have to be put on everything just proves the point of Darwin. Because some dumbass, man or woman, or whatever the fuck they thought they were, did that in a shower or a bat like preparation H for external use only. What fucking idiot ate that whole goddamn tube?
I thought it was good for puffy eyes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is preparation H. It's for hemorrhoids. What dipshit thought, hey, if I eat the whole tube, my hemorrhoids will be better? See, that's the point of the Darwin Award, the survival of the fittest. Like, you don't take your gun. Oh, I said it. And look down the barrel and pull the trigger to see what the fuck will happen.
I was just wanting to make sure it was clean.
Right? It's common sense. If you do stupid shit, you're going to reap stupid rewards.
Right.
You know, yeah, it's common sense. But the problem is the people, the best one is the fucking McDonald's coffee. That's the best point of this proving, is these dumb motherfuckers spilled, I've done it. I've spilled the coffee in the crotch. It was my fuck up. I knew it was hot, and I fucked up and I spilled it. Did I sue my coffee cup? Did I sue Folgers because their hot coffee burned my dick? No, because I was the dumbass that spilled the fucking cup.
Right.
And I knew. I made the cup. The cup was hot. I saw the steam. I tripped and spilled and fuck. Okay. But you get these ass monkeys that go to McDonald's and the cup says on it, caution, fucking hot. And they spill it on them. So I'm suing. That's the other reason why fucking your Big Mac went from $4.99 to fucking $15. Because these ass hats being fucking stupid.
Man, you're killing me, brother.
Dude, it's facts.
You're right, though. You're absolutely right.
I was at the
and the McDonald one is the perfect example.
What was it, 4 damn times they got sued for their fucking coffee?
Yep.
I mean, you can't make it any more obvious other than the fact the cup's fucking hot, and you have this label that says caution, hot. What do you want it to do? Like glow bright fucking green? Hey, fuck nuts, it's hot. Today, I was at the gas station. I had to get gas, and I'm at the checkout because it's prepay, you know, so I got me a water. I hate drinking water out of a plastic bottle. But I got me water and a pack of cigarettes. And I'm standing there at the cashier, and I'm looking at the cashier, and this pump in front of me, this lady, I don't know why they do it. They pull it in front of the pump to go into the store and don't buy gas. They just go in the fucking store and waste time.
I hate
go
that.
Fucking park. But she's sitting there. She got this older woman, got a cigar out the window, flicking ashes. The fucking pump's right here. There's a car right here pumping gas. And I'm like, a cell phone, technically, can set off a gas pump.
Right.
And I looked at the cashier. I'm like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? And he's like, what do you mean? And I point, and he looks out the window and goes, you're fucking kidding me. I was like, how many fire extinguishers you got? He goes, well, we got this one. You know, there's the 4 out there in the area, and we got 2 in here. I was like, give me one of those. He goes, what are you going to do? Just give me one. Okay. So I pay for everything, and I'm putting like 30 bucks on my tank. Luckily, I'm over here, but still. And I walk out there with the fire extinguisher. I'm like, hey, how you doing? She goes, what the fuck do you want? I'm like, ooh, that's a bad way to go.
Right.
And I'm like, and I looked at her. I'm like, do you smell the fumes? She goes, I can't smell anything. I was like, take a deep breath. And she goes, yeah, I smell gasoline. Uh-huh. And you're smoking a cigar by a pump. And you got a car pumping gas. And she's like, what's your point? Okay. I pulled that fucking pin, cocked that fucker up, and blasted the car.
No.
Walked back in, gave the guy the fire extinguisher, and apparently I don't know what he was, starts yelling at me. And I'm like, dude, really? Fuck yourself. You literally could have killed every motherfucker in this gas station because she's sitting there smoking a goddamn cigar by a pump while people are pumping gas.
Right.
That is fucking stupid.
And it's the fumes that blow up.
Yeah.
I mean,
The vapor.
You can take a lit cigarette or lit anything and actually throw it into gasoline liquid, and it's not gonna. It's the fumes that ignite.
The vapor.
Right.
And
vapor. It's the vapor that ignites.
the store manager looks at me and just starts laughing and goes, his gas is on us. That's Phil's tank.
That's crazy.
It's just common sense. And this woman was,
common sense is gone.
and the sad thing is this woman
somewhere. I don't understand that part.
This woman had to be in her 70s. Easily. When the fuck did it die? Literally, that's what I want to know. When the hell did common sense just go?
Right out the window. Where did it go? And Ghost, I'm with you on that one.
Well, I will say this: she could have been impaired. Okay, yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, but still, was she driving?
No, she was in the passenger seat. So the dude driving should have known better.
Right.
You know, if I'm smoking a cigarette and I look down, it's like, oh, I gotta get gas. That cigarette is way out the window before I get to the gas station. I do not text. I do not call. I do not respond to anything on my phone at a gas station. That phone is inside the vehicle with the windows up. Because I've seen phones blow up gas pumps.
Yeah. Common sense. That's prehistoric.
Who's prehistoric? What?
No. Mad Catter was saying that shit's prehistoric.
Oh, even in Mad Catter. He's fun. Mad Catter's fun.
Common sense, let's see. I see a lot of rude people today. A lot of rude people.
They're everywhere.
But yeah,
that's
the common sense part with humans. It seems like it's gone.
It's gone.
You know.
I mean, I personally don't care if you want to be a rude person. Okay, you can be as rude as you want, but do not disrespect me.
Right.
And don't treat me like the shit on your shoes, because I'm going to take your shoe and I'm going to shove it in your mouth. And you're going to find out what shit's on that shoe.
Dude, I'll hold the door open. Like, let's use the gas station as an example. You pull up, you're walking up to the door. I got say you're behind me. I'll hold the door open for you. I'll hold the door open for anybody. But I've literally went to gas stations or other places and have somebody in front of me and they just walk in like they're the only person in the motherfucking store.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, really?
I see that all. I see that all the time too. It's like you hold the door, and like 20 people go in, and out of 20 people, literally, I held it today for like 6 people at the local speedway. Now, out of 6 of them, 5 of them said, "Hey, thanks." They were polite, and nice. But that last one just keeps walking, and I'm like, and the manager knows me. She's looking at me, going, "Oh shit, here we go." And I didn't say a single thing, but you could see it on my face. And a couple of the people in the store like, "Oh, here it comes." And I literally just looked at the person. I was like, "You're welcome." That's all I said. And dude, he's, I
Right,
lift
right.
weight, whatever. I don't. I know bodybuilders. They're fucking awesome. But then you get these cockheads. It don't matter, be it man or woman, whatever. I don't expect thank you from children when I hold the door for them and their parents. But it's really awesome that the children fire off thank you before the parents. And the parents are like, "Oh, shit, okay."
Right.
And I just looked at him and I'm like, "You're welcome." And this guy actually looked at me and said, "Fuck you." And I'm like,
Are you serious? Really?
yeah, literally said, "Fuck you." And I'm like, and I kind of pondered, it's like, if this dude hits me, could I live?
Right.
And
Wow.
because you do that. You kind of assess the situation. You assess the person. And I'm like, if he don't hit me and I get a hold of his throat, he's done. All right. I literally looked at this guy and I'm like, well, you're not my type. You're too much of a bitch. And
You drank soy coffee.
yeah. And I'm like, and have a great day. And he just, they do that.
Right.
My hoodie probably popped open. Sorry if y'all saw the chest hair. But he's like, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what you are, what you think you are, but I will destroy you and have no regret upon it. And the manager of the speedway is like, okay, you two behave. I don't want to clean his ass up off the floor. He comes up and chest bumps me and goes, "I will fucking kill you." And I just looked up and go, "Okay, let's play Buttercup."
Right.
And he stopped. He's like, what? I'm not saying you have to be polite and nice, but at least respond to the fact that somebody was nice enough to hold the door for your fucking ass.
Right.
Just
Well,
a nod.
and you know what? It comes down to the bottom line. You treat me like shit. Guess what? I'm going to treat you the same fucking way.
You treat me like shit and I'm wiping the floor with you. Or I'm going to try. I mean, that dude, he could have, he would have fucked me up. But I wouldn't have been the only one in the back of that ambulance.
Right. I might be old, but you know what? I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any sleeves on. No, but it's just what we see that's going on around us. If you pay attention and you see how people are acting, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, and it's not like
just rudeness. I see it in the morning when I stop at my gas station at work. I see it driving on the highway. I see it going into the grocery stores.
yeah, it's not like a generational thing.
No, this is
It's
not.
A
This is just
societal, societal thing.
society has lost their mind, if you want to put it that way.
It is. They've started to think unto themselves that I'm better than everyone around me, and you all need to bow before me. Oh no, I don't. I'm not going to bow. If I have to bow, there's going to be one of these right in your bits, or I'm
No,
going to headbutt you in the face.
I'll do the
Because
headbutt
because
because I did that.
I'll be honest, when you look at older societies like Japanese, Chinese, Taiwan, Korean, all these things, they bowed. And even in your martial arts, you bow for respect. Now,
Right. Well,
is
here's
that
one for you.
actually there?
Here's one for you. When I was over in the Philippines,
Philippines.
I stayed with the Filipino family,
Yeah.
and the younger kids, and it caught me off guard because I did not know what was going on. But older people, the young kids would come up to you, and literally they would grab your hand and put it up to their forehead. That was showing respect.
Yeah, it's because they don't bow at the younger ages. It's the
Right,
older
but
ages.
still,
That's where the bowing comes from. Yeah.
it was the respect thing, though, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
It's
You know,
because it's a part of that, but the fact is if you take a stranger's hand and you put their hand against your head, that is a sign of respect and honor, but it's also a sign of no malincontent, right? Because if an adult puts in their thing, if I remember correctly, that back of your head, that means this child accepts and respects you for being an adult, because that adult can fuck you up.
but for me being over there, the first, and I didn't understand that. And because a lot of the kids over there, there's an American. They wanted to test their English, their words. They wanted to talk,
Mhm.
and it was cool. It really was cool.
Yeah, Filipino people, I hope I said that properly, are
Yeah,
fucking
you
awesome.
did.
They are awesome. Japanese people, my God, the culture, the the thing that always grabs me. I mean,
They stick with the respect of the
they
elder.
do it, and it's what was lost here is that respect and honor is ingrained into them. Now they're starting to lose it too, but because of their employee, well, they don't have it. They don't have that. So it's their leaders are degrading that in them, which is it's horrible
No,
because
cha-cha, don't lose hope.
no, never lose hope, cha-cha, because there's always going to be the heart out there that's going to have that energy. But like Chinese, Japanese, South Korean, North Korean, Filipino, I'm probably missing one. I don't know.
No, I
Is
think I think you have those cultures.
they're all raised with, and it's interesting because their raising is based off honor
Right,
and
right.
respect is secondary. But you have to have both. Like our culture originally was based off respect and then honor. So it's not ass backwards. They're actually two of the same thing. Like if I honor you, I should respect you, correct? If I can't respect you, then how can I honor you? But how
Right.
can I? And they're the backwards version of the same concept. And it's fucking. I'm sorry, but their architecture, that one right there is just like goddamn.
Oh, I love that.
I love that
I do too.
Ming Dynasty architecture. Oh, I want to build it.
That was awesome. I tell you what, I really do like, and I am not a religious person, but when I was over in Spain, I got to see some cathedrals.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And these churches were amazing, beautiful.
But see, that's the funny thing is like in Spain, Italy, Did I have France? I don't know anything about France. I just whatever. But you look at the other
Just
Asian.
that architect, like the
Yeah.
architect, it was beautiful.
But see, here's the fucked up part. In architecture, that you have to have that understanding, that love, respect for every piece of material you use. You have to know how to use it. You have to know how to everything it is. You have to know how to sculpt it, carve it, everything. You have to have that capacity. And
Right.
that's actually kind of the same capacity with people. Is back in the day, and I'm gonna go like back in the day. Women, don't hate me. You can kick me in the dick, women, if you want. You're more than welcome. Good luck, but stayed at home, raised a family, and I know everybody's like, oh, the women just stayed at home and cooked and cleaned. No, they didn't.
No, they did more.
They stayed at home. They raised the younglings. And they kept the man down the right path. Even though he may never be like, oh, yeah, she kept me in line. Because, that's the testosterone in a man. Oh, no, she just stays home and does nothing. No, it's not the fact. In that man's mind, he's like, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some men are way worse. But they know. And that's the thing is the man knows mama's at home. Kids are safe. House is safe. Everybody got a full belly. They're doing their homework. They're getting cleaned.
Right.
They're getting ready to go to bed. That has been lost. And I'm not saying I want women to stay home. Hell no. I love nothing more than to have a woman shoulder to shoulder with me fucking doing what I do. And it's...
and I'm not... What you're saying, I'm not taking it that way.
No, I know. I'm just using that in a reference in the chat because I can't see the chat. Like, at my job, we don't have women staff on my crew. We don't. Technically. I have a cleaner that is a female. Beautiful soul. Such a sweetheart. Scatterbrained like a motherfucker, but hey, whatever. But when I'm working on something like in an apartment in which she's taken care of, she'll come up and she'll be shoulder to shoulder with me. And it don't matter if I'm in knee deep in shit or whatever. She'll come up shoulder to shoulder with me and work with me and learn from me. And see, that's a rarity. That's not something every day because that whole bullshit of, I don't need a man, I'm going to go live in the woods with a bear. Okay. But FYI, when you hit that time of the month, that bear is going to fucking eat you alive.
Right.
Simple fact.
Well, but, and here's one for you with talking about different cultures.
I love different cultures.
I had a Filipino girlfriend. We were together almost 2 years. But when I first hooked up with her, she was that type of female where she had food ready, take my shoes off, do all this stuff that you hear, and it's true. But I had to tell her, you don't need to do that. I do not expect the woman I'm with, whether it was her or my wife now, I don't come home and expect you to have, we don't live that way. I don't live that way now. It's an equal thing.
Well, see, that's the funny part.
She didn't, she couldn't, that was kind of hard for her to understand because of her culture compared to our culture.
Exactly.
Is what I'm trying to say.
No, you're right. And that's the design and designation of culture. Is you look at all these different, and I'm not going to go over to the.
No, I can tell you some other culture stuff, but it's fucked up.
Well, I'm not going to go with the glass side of culture. I'll say it that way. But you look at the Vietnamese, you look at all these different cultures. We'll use the. Can I group them as Asian cultures? Is that proper?
You
Either way,
could with some, but each
yeah,
one's different. I mean,
yeah,
they
yeah. You
may
got the
be Asian,
Vietnamese.
but they're all different in their
Yeah.
ways.
They're all different in their ways, but that whole cultural system has the same concept of taking care of the quote unquote provider. Okay.
Right.
We'll just leave it at that. But
and Cha-Cha,
that got what?
Cha-Cha's got a point too, which I get. Yes, when you're with your loved one, you want to take care of them. But it was a different Cha-Cha. I'm not used to coming home and being pampered, I guess, maybe.
Well, see, that's the big difference in culture.
Would be the wording that my Filipino girlfriend, I mean, because I would come home and right away, she would want to pamper me. And it's like, no, you don't have to do this.
Yeah, but see, there's the cultural gap. The difference is in our country.
Because
now,
I did not know how to respond to that Cha-Cha.
But see, that's
it wasn't a bad thing. And don't get me wrong, I did not know how to respond to somebody treating me this way.
See, that's our culture.
Right.
Our culture is based off I will say, a twisted form of equality, and I'll leave it at that. But you look at other cultures, and it's not like the women are well, I guess technically in our culture, the view would be that, is the women in those other cultures are raised to be this person, right?
And
now in our culture,
hang on a minute though, Ghost, because I want to try to explain to Cha-Cha. I did like the fact that she did what she did, and Cha-Cha, don't get me the wrong way. It's not like I was telling her don't do this. I explained to her that I'm not used to being treated this way.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Ooh, I can explain this. Actually, I can explain this. So when you go over to other cultures of that area, the Filipino, all these different things.
What's going on, Bob?
Actually, he's the best one to explain it. But basically, men are on the top of the pedestal. Here, we're kind of raised to be the other way, where we put the women on top of the pedestal. So when we go somewhere else where the women put us on the pedestal, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
And it takes us, we have to adjust. We literally, us as men, have to be like, wow, wait, what? Serious? Okay. But there are give and takes in that because it's like, no, I got this. You go do you, I got this. But she gonna be like, no, fuck you. I'm going to do it. You go sit the fuck down. So that's the thing.
Right.
Is that transference learning into that.
Right.
I've never, like, the women I've been with, nah, hell no. When I got off work and it was literally 16, 20-hour shift, I come in, lights are off, no food, nothing. I did everything when I came home. I did what I did, took a shower, went to sleep. If I'm lucky, I woke up to a pot of coffee. Or them cold fucking feet. God damn, I hate those. Right in the middle of the back. You up? God, yeah, I am now. What the fuck? And
Uh,
now it's not always, but that is a general kind of thing. So,
right.
but Filipino women, Asian women,
But like I
all of
said,
them have a
though,
different culture.
it
You know,
was the whole point though is just the culture.
it's
You
shock
know,
and awe.
yeah, it is right. It
I mean,
that's you know,
you get done what you're doing, you come home, and it's like, wait, there's what? That's not, wait, what? Food? What the fuck? And you walk into the room and you got a whole fucking spread of food, and it's like, and your bath is ready, your clothes are ready.
well,
You know, American man's gonna look at that and go, what did I do wrong? That's our first instinct. What
right.
did I do wrong? Did I
Why
forget
you
her
being-
birthday or
you
whatever?
being- why you being nice to me?
Yeah, I fucked up. What I do, and then you start to learn, and you tell them, "No, you don't do this. I don't want this. Don't do this shit. I don't want this shit." And they're like, "You don't understand. This is how I've been raised. This is me. This is what I want to do."
Well,
and some of them, they'll work a full job, come home and do the same shit.
right. She understood. Because like I said, we were together for I want to say almost 2 years. But you know,
I bet it took a while.
I was out in California with her, and I had to come back to Ohio. And I asked her, I said, come back to Ohio with me. She didn't want to come back to Ohio because she said it was too cold. So
it can be, but yeah.
right. But anyway, all right.
What's up, Bob?
Listen up. All you guys Bob, you showed up late. Damn it. I've been on 3 hours now.
Wait, what? Has it been 3 hours? Oh, wow. 3 hours, 16 minutes. Good thing tomorrow's Sunday.
Time you go.
Oh, something wrong.
Anyway, I love the chat. Thank
How
you.
dare you?
Thank you, Ghost. Everybody in the chat, Cha Cha, Bob.
Something wrong.
Thanks, guys, for showing up. I got to get out of here. Fuck. It is 3:24.
Yeah, but how many beers you got left?
2.
Okay, so you got at least another hour.
Right. But
might as well finish them.
Oh, you know I will. I think I'm gonna sit up and watch another scary movie because it is October.
There's no such thing as a scary movie.
Well, you know what I mean. Come on, don't bust my bubble.
Well, I mean, you used to have, like, back in the day, you had, like, these fucking straight heart-pounding scary movies. You know, the jump scares and all this and that. Now, most of your scary movies are Disney dramas.
Cha-Cha doesn't like scary movies.
Cha-Cha
doesn't like Halloween.
Cha-Cha's a cuddle girl. That's what she is.
Well,
yeah, you get that scary movie going, and she's literally under your arm, and you're like, I got you. You're good.
Life is a scary movie.
Fuck, eat tacos. You're not sure where they came from. That's a scary movie.
That's scary.
Ooh. Damn, them are good.
I'm out of here. Thank you, Ghost, for jumping up and bullshitting with me. I love it. It's awesome. And you guys in the chat, Mad Chatter, Cha-Cha. When I put open panel up, I mean that means come up and chat with us.
Just step up and enjoy the chat.
See? Right there. I don't know how the hell you did that, but that was funny.
Oh, I have a voice changer. I've been playing with it for a concept for a live. So.
All right. You guys stay safe. Be good humans. Be good humans.
Be good, honorable, respectful human.
Right.
Because
Please.
that is disappearing
Yes, it
quickly.
is. All right. Love y'all. You guys be safe, and I will bullshit with you later. Night.
Y'all have a great night.